Well, that is RDV, I'm assuming. Hey, RDV, what's up? Oh, then he stepped away, I'm assuming. All righty, guys, how you doing? So anyway, yeah, I just saw your comment. I did have a bit of StreamYard. They wouldn't let me set up without buying a new plan. They wouldn't let me go on the free plan. That was weird. I was trying to circumvent them because they were like, nope. Buy one of these, pay for it. Because I had to let the old plan go, which has just been a situation recently. So I had to spend the last few dollars that I had in order to get on here, and hopefully we'll have a decent auction for you. Unfortunately, the books, like every week I order some books to go on the auction, and they didn't make it. For some reason, this guy has decided he's not going to send my books within a week. Like he held on to I don't even think he's sent them. Shipping label created in Raleigh, and that was on December 4th. It's now the 7th. Hasn't taken it in. It's still there. So this guy's decided I'm supposed to be on the pay no mind list. So books that should have been here for this auction aren't going to be here. Hopefully they'll be here for next week. But the books I ordered 2 weeks ago hasn't come in yet. I think they're going to be in on Monday. So we'll have another auction on Wednesday. And tonight is going to be interesting. I'm going to have some 50-cent books. I'm doing a little different because 50 cents isn't really helping. So I'm kind of bulking things, and every book in the lot will, in the particular thing, will be 50 cents. And then I put together an auction of books you guys haven't seen. Some you have, some you haven't. I do have some old big dogs, and I've got some new big dogs. Once again, some books that I took off my shelf that I was like, I love these books, but maybe it's time to share them out a little bit, and they're books that you guys probably have not seen or probably have not read, and I do highly recommend them. Anyway, that is all in the future there. Let's start talking about right now. Let me move the camera here, and we'll get to some 50-cent books. Like I said, I'm doing it in lots this time around. It's just a little something. See if it works out. There you go. And let me fix this. There we are. And zoink. Okay. Oh, and some of these still have price stickers on them because I really just grabbed onto them and put them in a lot together. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9 and 10. Alrighty. Oh, and with me today to help talk sports ball, we have Eric and Jay, and also we have a little visit from RDV.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. All righty, gang. So this is what we got in the first lot. We've got Green Lantern number 30, or Green Lantern Corps number 34. And we've got Green Lantern number 17 from Rebirth. And here is Green Lantern Emerald Warriors. That's issue number 10. And then we have the Green Lantern Corps 50. We have Green Lantern Corps number 62. And here is Green Lantern Corps number 35. And we have Green Lantern Corps Annual number 2. And we have Green Lantern Corps Annual number 1. And here is the Green Lantern issue 46. We have Green Lantern issue 53. And finally, Green Lantern Corps issue 38. 10 books, $5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get down to the wire there. I'm just going to show these off here. Oh, okay. I guess I could read off the numbers. 54, and that is 55 Green Lanterns. And here we have issue number 40 of the Green Lanterns, and we have issue number 31 of the Red Lanterns. And here's 37 of the Green Lantern Corps. And we have Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. That's issue number 1. Green Lantern Lost Army, issue number 2. And then we've got Green Lantern Blackest Night, 0. And then we have the Green Lanterns issue number 15. And we have, okay, another copy of the 15. There's issue number 19. Let's do this. We'll move one of these over here. Green Lantern Corps 34. And then here we have 15. There you go. All right. Once again, 10 books, $5. They're 50 cents each. I'm just going through lines. All right.
You know, it always surprised me that you actually have comic books. You have your own collection. Because you're literally at the point you were the past 4 years, you've become a comic book store.
I really have. I do have a collection of books I like, which some of them may go up for sale, just because we are desperate. We're desperate for money at this point, which we have been for a while. This is nothing new. That's why. But I've put a whole bunch of books that, like, I put my Sin City collection up last week. The 100 Greatest Moments books. Here's Outsiders 0, and we have Outsiders number 6. And then we have Adventures of the Outsiders 35. And here is Outsiders number 7. And here is Outsiders number 4 from a completely different, I mean, there's a lot of runs here. Number 36. And here we have 37. And we have Batman and the Outsiders 5. And we have the annual number 1. And Adventures of the Outsiders 43. And same thing goes. It's 10 books, $5. These are all 50 centers. All right. Next up, we got Starman 45. This is going to take a little while, isn't it? 34. If I'm showing them off here, I want to give you guys an idea of what's in there. This is not 10 books, by the way. Number 10. And we have number 9. And here is number out. Here's number 5. And number 6. All righty. And how many of this? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So $3.50 for the Starman. All right. And let's see. We got 10 books. Yeah, I'm just moving on here. We've got 10 books from the is it 10 or it's 11? It looks like, let's say 10. I know there's 11 here, but one of them is not in the greatest condition. And that's 10 comic issues. All righty. This one's a little bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 issues of E-Man. We've got the Kiss and the Archie number 1. Usually $2. They're only $1 this time around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. $7. All righty. Then I've got some Death's Head and Death's Head 2 here. We've got number 3, Death's Head 2 die cut number 1, number 5, 7, and Death's Head 2 number 1. All right. The Death's Head 3, I believe, is from either the first or second volume. And how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $2.50 for the Death's Head. And then 1, 2, 3. I think this is 10. It might be more. Let me see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness. Hold on just a sec, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different Legion of Superhero books. $4.50. All righty. And there we go. Shoot, you guys get confused. Let me see if this will fit. We put one more on. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different Flash. So it'd be $4 for the Flash. All righty. And then finally, we've got some Firestorm here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Firestorm. 50 cents. $3.50. All righty. There we go, guys. Let me put the start. Let me go. Am I on? Is there anybody here?
Yeah, Jay.
Jay dropped.
Oh, okay, okay, you can hear me fine, right? Yeah, E, you're breaking up bad.
I thought it was me.
Oh, it's not.
What's the...
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. All right. Nothing goes wrong all day long until it's time to do an auction. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see. Go for lot 1. All right, there you are, gang. Hopefully something comes of this because that was a lot of work for nothing if it didn't. Anywhere you guys would go on this board?
Outsiders. Firestorm.
Yeah, good stuff right there. Okay, we got Darkness Comes. Oh, hold on.
Whatever that storm book is up there.
Darkness Comes. Say again?
Oh, Starman. Okay, so I was like, I'd go with Starman.
Starman.
Never been a Leaf
That's
Bringer fan, or Firestorm, or Common. I might give it a try because I've never heard of it. It looks cool. I love the Impact comic books. The little short-lived they are. Looks like you got Jack the Ripper or Applejack, whatever his name is. I can't read that. Yeah, Death's Head. That must have been a mini series or something like that.
Well, it was
I've only never seen
series.
more than 4 issues. You know.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Usually, I'd see the Death's Head too. All right, so Darkness Comes says 5 on the Green Lantern set. So, both of them or just the one? Green Lantern 1 and Green Lantern 2. And then he says 450 on the Legion, which is on E already. All right. Darkness Comes keeps ignoring Kamala's instructions, which are you two are breaking up, but you're such a cute couple. Ha! That actually wasn't bad.
I mean, breaking heartbreak is hard to do.
Yeah. So they say. All right.
The New 52 Flash, I never really got into that series, but I imagine it's probably Barry, and looks like it's got Grodd on there. So, Francis Manapul, is that what it is?
Yeah, but it's not just New 52. There's some annuals in there. There's one of the DC Comics Presents.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are a couple of different ones.
Yeah. Outsiders, I guess. I've never read it without Batman in there. So, I mean, to me, it loses appeal when you get rid of the main character. You know?
Not even a little bit.
Well, that's as I'm saying, from my experience, whenever I read a book and then a character leaves, and then the book just goes downhill slowly. So
this one didn't.
Glad to hear.
I missed how many comics were in the comic. 11, but I'm saying just make it a $5 because when I was going through, one of them looked a little iffy. Not like horrible. It's just it's red. It's been red. Alrighty, and let's see what we get here. Any takers?
Or Canes.
Takers or Canes? What?
Ah!
I don't get it.
Well, since Jay's not here to talk sports, while Venkman and I are just going to talk wrestling.
Oh, Undertaker. Oh, I got that after a little bit. It took me too long. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so all right. I'm gonna. All right. And
yeah, I said. Apparently,
there are 20 Green Lanterns. There's 2 sets of 10.
Apparently, there's a wrestler who's being paid thousands of dollars to sit at home, and he's whining about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they've never done that in WWE.
I just wanted to make sure if you wanted one or the both there.
Yep.
And let's see, the Flash is on I already.
Yeah, in the 80s, Vince McMahon used to sign all the top names out of other territories and sit on them.
Yep.
And the Flash was another.
I don't care what sport you're in. If you're being paid over like almost close to $1 million just to sit at home, live comfortably when I have to go to work, shut the hell up. You know?
No doubt.
Did he get the Legion? Yes, he got the Legion as well. The Green Lanterns, the Legion, and the Flash, I believe. All right.
Okay. All right. Jay said he had connectivity problems.
All right. I missed.
But are you coming back?
That's 11. And then
So
we
means
have,
you guys
hey,
were-
Phil, what's up?
He's saying you guys were
All right.
successful.
And let's see, we have.
Okay, if that's the case, then there should be a clause in there where
We have Spitfire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. It's issues 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So there are 8 books in consecutive order on Spitfire and the Troubleshooter, so you could get a good idea of the story there, which is a fun book. And then we've got The Pit, and we've got issues 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to say 4 because of the first issue there. Alrighty. And let's see. Then we've got a handful of what looks like Alpha Flight. 1, 2, 3, 4, because it is. And that would be $2 on the Alpha Flight. There we are. And let me get the Flash down.
Rhaegar, that's corporate governors.
yeah.
How many times we have to go through this?
And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 issues of 7 different issues of Thor. We've got some Donny Cates, we've got some Dan Jurgens, some Gillen, and then one issue of Dan Jurgens, one issue of Gillen, and then the rest are, I think the other 8 are Danny Cates. 1, 2, 3.
I'll just say this on the subject. If you sign a contract,
That's
you got a
7.
contract.
So it'd be $350 for the Thor.
don't sign a contract if you don't want to adhere by the terms. You know, be a free agent.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. What's going on there, Eric Boyd? What are we asking? No, these are 50-cent books, Dark Admiral, but they're lots. So there's like 10, 5, depending on what it is. How many comics are in the Death's Head lot? We have, I believe, only about 4 or 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be $2.50 for the lot.
So, Venkman, for some inexplicable reason, I was watching someone that's talking about the NBA.
Yeah.
And they brought up the owners, and they were calling them governors. So it's good to know that the thing that spawned all this and the Geeky Puppet Show is still being done by dumbasses.
I'm just annoyed by people who complain about and they're getting paid lots of dollars. It's like, just shut up, accept the money, or otherwise we should start putting clauses in there. It says they can let you go and then they don't pay you. You know,
right? And if somebody wants to do that, then I respect them, because I said when you want to earn your money, I respect that more than just sitting home and collecting it, like a recently fired college coach.
Yep.
Darkness puts $4 on the Spitfire.
But yeah, but this acting like it's like that.
And we have $2 on the
dare
Alpha
he.
Flight. And how much was Thor? I think Thor was 7 books, so $3.50.
I think the same people that think that slavery only existed in America think that only Tony Khan has ever done any of these things they complain about.
Oh, yeah, like I said, the whole time.
Let's see. What are you asking for?
Vince.
Okay, I answered that. 250 on Death's Head says Dark Admiral. Alrighty, and that is in the H position. That's it.
Yeah, Joe wasn't being specific, but you know what I mean. There's a whole lot of coaches sitting home collecting money. I heard the Mets offered a soda.
Let's see, 5 for 11 comics. The Comet. That is a good deal, even if one comic is in reader condition. All right, here, Boyd, put that for you. It's F is the Comet. This seems to be successful. If you guys are okay with me doing this, I'll do this another time then also. It might not always be big groups, but we'll see. We'll see how I can do this.
Eric's not bidding.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the $5 on the beginning. There you go. Okay, no worries, man. I'll take the name off. It's okay. Actually, I was just writing out the comment. I didn't write your name out yet, so it all worked out.
And that means that everything he said isn't true. He's never going to do this again.
Exactly. No.
Exactly. You'll never happen again.
Darkness with 3/5 on the Thor, which is the second time. All right. I just depleted the 50 centers here. That's everything I brought in for the 50-cent books. That worked out. I kind of want to go in and just get the box of books. I bought a big ass collection. I kind of just want to go out but I don't have them in groups. That's the whole point. That's the problem, though. They're all over the place. So it would be different. It would be like buying mystery bags, but alrighty. Sorry, not make a bid. I talk. No worries, man. It is all good.
Wait, so comic books, you just can't show them off one at a time, put them up there?
Well, I could, but it would be 50 cents. The whole point was, I don't know if 50 cents. I do have a big box of books that I bought where I could sell them for 50 cents, and I would make.
Put them up for $1. Quit changing yourself.
But that's the thing. That's the whole point. These books have been seen right here. These books have been seen a lot. Some of them have, anyway.
There's a lot of books I see at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah,
I go there. They don't
I
sell.
think the ones that haven't been seen a lot are like the Starman. I haven't showed the Alpha Flight yet. The Pit. This is the first time the Pit's been up there. But I figured, what the heck? Let's get some going. I need some money. We're going to have another auction on Wednesday. Yeah. But there you go. Comet is a good book, Patrick Sargent. I like these Impact comics. I was going to put the Legion up as well. Not the Legion, the Legend of the Shield. I have a good amount of those. They are so entertaining. They really are. Hey, Comic Troopers, live streaming it. Oh, thank you. I have the comment issue. You'll see the whole point is torturing myself in the team problem. We all have to have hobbies. That said is underrated too, says Patrick Sargent. Okay, it's been a little bit since we had the last bid, so let me get the ones.
Was there a follow-up series called Death Head's Metal or something like that? In the 90s? There was like something like, I thought it was Death Heads 2. It was like a crossover like little mini series they had with the UK books. Okay, we got the Thor. Do I have Thor down for Darkness Comes? And that was 250, right? Because there were like 5 of them, or 350. Yeah, that's right. There were 7. You know what I'm talking about, Eric?
What?
Was there a Death Heads like miniseries?
Oh, again, I know shit about Marvel UK.
Okay, so
yeah,
Darkness got a whole bunch of books for not a lot of money there. Spitfire.
All right.
And then he also got let's see, the Thor already.
The reason I ask is I've only ever seen the crossover miniseries. I've never seen the actual individual issues that aren't part of it. You know, so
I thought Alpha Flight got nope. Nope, no Alpha Flight. Okay. There we go. Or did I get Alpha Flight and I just missed it? Thor, 5 Trillion Comics, Dark Death's Head, Alpha Flight. How much was Thor? Yep, 350. Wait, no, I was talking about Alpha Flight. Okay. See, that's how bad my memory is. Okay.
You know today's Friday, right?
Who?
Today's Friday.
Shit,
Never met.
Shit, we're supposed to be reading.
I know, right? Let's go.
Let's just get right into the cover. Oh, and $2 for Alpha Flight. Okay, there we go. All righty. Okay, kids, here we go. Let's see. No Love for the Pit. Actually, a little bit shocked at no love for the Batman and the Outsiders and the Adventures and the whole 9 yards. I was sure that one was. Alrighty. No love for the Comet. Disappointing, but not surprising. No love for E-Man. Oh, find out what that is.
You should sell it in a green container.
The Death's Head was questioned, but no. Yep. Dark Admiral got Death's Head. Alrighty. No love for Firestorm or Starman.
Can you hear me?
No, what'd you say?
All right. Darkness says, if they're all 50 cents, I'll take all sets. Just please read them out as you take them down by price.
Oh, okay, sure. Let me pick them up here. There you go. I'm going to do that so y'all don't have to look at my ugly mug here.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Hey, I am a thoughtful friend, sir.
I finally forgot what it looks like. I'm happy.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 issues of Firestorm. Alrighty. So that would be $350. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 issues of Starman. So that's another $350. Okay. Let me write them down as I go so I'm not forgetting here myself. Let's see. Starman. And that was Dark Admiral, right? That's who said it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Firestorm. Alrighty, and then let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 E-Man with the Archie and the Kiss, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it was originally $2 set. All right.
Archie crossing over with Kiss? That'd be crazy.
Oh, that actually happened. And the Monkeys, by the way. I want to get that one.
Archie Kiss Monkeys? What?
And then we have the Comet for $5. There were 11 books in that. Oh my gosh, I'm filling up. Oh, well, I got this one over here too. And then let's see, the Outsiders. Write down the Comet. And that was $5. And then we had Outsiders. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Ken K was asking. Ken K says he says I have the original E-Man series from the 70s. When did that one come out?
The 82.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Darkness.
Okay, and then we have, let's see, the Pit, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's $3.50. All right.
Now there's a She Clayface. Must be modern because I don't remember female Clayface being. Unless it's the early 90s.
All right. There we go. Let's move on to the dollar books. Wow, it's almost
the funky tone.
I don't know. I just kind of like doing it that way. That was really cool. I don't know, however, because the rest of the books are a buck each. So I don't think that Lies. I do know that I do have the, let's see, 1, 2, you guys are going to be like, what's the difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and the sale I've been running with the dollar books is, let me get the banner here. It's if you buy 5, you get 10% off. If you buy, there you go. If you buy 10, you get 20% off. That being said, I also have this one, which is 10 claims equals 10%, 20 claims issue equals 20%, and 30 or more is 25%.
Now does that like does that work along with the free shipping if you over 130 bucks, whatever it is?
If you spend over 150 bucks, then yes.
Okay.
You get I guess it would have to be 150 after the.
I wasn't sure if that was like double dipping with coupons.
Yeah, that's something. I guess you would have to do, because it would have to be after the discount, right? In order to not get screwed. So if you got, basically then, if you got $200 worth of books, it would cost you only 150 and you would get free shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the way. But I mean, that's the best way to do it then if you're going for that. But yeah. A claim though would, like on the other ones, just it would, if I did this one, let's say like take darkness, just bid a lot. It would actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 claims already, because each lot was its own thing, not individual books on that one. But this one would be individual books. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go this one. Go around here.
All right.
Yeah,
Next books.
I'm gonna stick with this one. Okay, we're into the dollar books again. Here we go, gang. Justice League Europe number 15, and we have Firestorm number 1, and we've got the World of Wally Wood issue number 5. And you know what? I can combine all of those. I don't care. Here you go, issue number 2 of Spiral Zone. I'm just happy and thankful that we're making any money tonight. And Supergirl Showcase 95 of Supergirl, that with starring Supergirl is what I'm trying to say.
And
Trinity
straight?
number 1. Say again.
Is that straight Alan Scott?
That is straight Alan Scott. We have Ultimates 2 number 1. We have Venom, issue number 18 from Remender. And we have Phantom Force, issue number 2. That's a double size issue right there. And then we have Prophet number 7. All righty. And there we go, gang. This is going to start off at $1. And we do have this.
We were just talking about the Ultimates today. All the people who hate Mark Millar were saying, oh my gosh, I don't like Ultimate. It's so offensive. It's like, it's satire.
For lot 2. God dang it. What the just happened with all this stuff? Okay. I started writing and it just went all over. Go for lot 2.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the people that are saying that didn't read the series.
Oh.
Yeah, but because they don't like that, Mark Millar does, he's gosh, he just doesn't toe the corporate line.
He's just, out there, and he's writing vile stuff like evil Batman and Robin. How dare he? And some person said, "Look, he's just as bad as Garth Ennis." I'm like, you just complimented him.
Yeah, you should say, you don't have to sell me any harder on it.
I know, right?
I mean, I already like him. Wow, am I going to play defense tonight?
Well, one person said they liked Red Sun.
Look,
what you watching?
Oregon, Penn State, and Clemson, SMU.
I'd be with you on regular football. All right, Ian B says a buck.
Regular football, you Madden 25.
95.
Everyone puts $1 on the World of Wood So yeah, I think I could do that. You get more than 30 claims, it's 25% off. 20 to 30 is 20% off, and 10 to 20 is going to be 10% off the total bill. So there you go.
Yeah. Have you read the Millar's Ultimates?
I've scanned through it. I've never actually sat down and read it, but from what I've seen going, people talking about it and on reviews and stuff, and just I've come to accept that the people who hate Mark Millar are going to bash that book and anything he's done at Marvel, because they're also the same people that don't like his new stuff. Like it's the people who enjoyed the Ultimates or even enjoyed anything by Mark Millar in the past are no longer buying comic books because,
Yeah, I'll just say that his Ultimates was, he was definitely edgy edgelord when he wrote them.
They all were, though. Fantastic Four.
Let me finish. As I said, and I think if he'd written the same story with original characters, I probably would have liked it. Now, I said, I am a fan. I'm buying everything he puts out now, so I think I've earned the right to say that I didn't like a series 20-something years ago. Hell, I've defended Civil War.
Dude, I like The Boys. I like Garth Ennis. I love everything he writes.
Yeah, again, the Boys were original characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he had brother and sister sleeping together.
Yep. Captain America's they're saying he was a racist.
Yeah, I mean,
and even if he was, because he made a joke about don't call me if I'm Frenchman, I'm American. Damn it.
I said it just. I mean, that particular series wasn't for me. Of course, back then I was, the series that made me like him a little bit was Starlight, because it was written kind of like the Superman Adventures that he did. It was very all ages.
Yes.
And now I've got. I mean, now that he's grown up, and I said, it's weird knowing that he's a perfectly normal family man.
So.
Kind of makes me like his edgier stuff even more, because I realize that, this guy his mind can just go all over the place.
Here's what I think is different. When he was writing this Ultimates, he didn't have kids. Now he has a daughter. So I think he's kind of like matured as a writer.
That can calm people down.
Yeah.
Even Steven Spielberg said that he would have changed Close Encounters of the Third Kind because he's a father now and, gets it.
Look, I'm not saying Ultimates was bad. I just didn't like it because it was just, I didn't like seeing characters I'd read for, quarter of a century presented in that way, I guess, maybe.
The big problem I had with the Ultimate Universe for the most part is they said, we're going to modernize them. No, you turned them into dicks. And there's a difference between
at least Bendis grew out of it with Ultimate Spider-Man. He did turn that into a very good book.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due.
Well, I like Fantastic Four because it didn't go in that direction.
Well, that's because the Ultimate Universe had been around for a few years by then. They'd gotten over the shock and awe bit.
Well, also that version of Tony, so there's kind of like a what if, a big giant ongoing what if, in the universe. Tony was still an alcoholic in the universe. Black Widow stayed a spy. She never really joined the Avengers. It said like everybody was totally different on there, which I didn't mind this because what they were doing at Marvel, this didn't really affect it as much because this was separate. This wasn't like, okay, now this is the new Avengers going on for the next 20 years. No, they actually had common sense back then. He said, we're going to put this here in the Ultimate Universe. What if your character is a little more edgy, a little more mature, instead of where the mom and pa we had.
Also, if your shipping is paid, it will be out on Monday or Tuesday, trying to make sure everything gets in by Christmas. So that's going to be the deal. I'm not going to wait. If I have to make multiple trips this week, I will, because I know. Same with next week as well. Next Saturday will be the one where I put in all the Christmas books I've been collecting. Wish I could collect more, but you guys know we hit a snag this summer. But next week is going to be that. Hey, Jim, can you send me a list of the books you got last week? Because I have a handful here that did not make your list. When I checked the pages, you won them, but when I went over the list where I pull books, it wasn't on it. So I was wondering, could you please send a list of the books you got last week?
All right. I got to bounce. I'll be back in half an hour.
Have a good one, sir. Take care. Be safe.
Unless my iPad's not working, then I just don't want to show up, like Jay.
All right. So we have only had a interest in that one. I was writing books down. I didn't notice. Let me put the stop in here, or I guess I can put the one in for him. I got to put the I got to start my time clock, because at the very least I hear the alarm that makes me look up when I'm writing down books from the last lot. Alrighty, let me find that time clock. Okay, or stopwatch. So, okay, I'm sorry, but I don't see the appeal of I just don't. I don't see the appeal of college football. What is it? Educate me.
If you what are you, 61, 62 right now, give or take?
Just about, yeah.
Okay. If you haven't, if you don't like it now, there's probably nothing I can say. I mean, it's I don't know. There's not that much difference between college and pro anymore. They all get paid.
Yeah, I guess
they both run wide open offenses. I mean, it's just, and there's still that little bit of, you can at least, while the game's on, pretend that they're still kids.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
number one for Jim.
And I'm a huge sports fan, so that's
all right. That's when they made. Oh, did you see? I know I'm asking. You're not the movie guy. I'm not the sports guy. But did you see the what you call it? The not Suicide Squad, Creature Commandos. The first couple of episodes came out.
right.
Did you manage to catch them on HBO? Whatever you.
I don't watch genre stuff really much anymore.
Oh wow! Okay.
No big statement. I just, I tried to use my cinema the other day, and I couldn't remember how to do it. So I couldn't find a show if I wanted to. So until I learn how to do that again, I'm kind of stuck.
Okay. Wow, you're able to watch your Christmas movies, right? I mean, 'tis the season for.
Well, there's a couple of them on. There's a couple of them on Tubi, and I've still got a DVD player. And as long as I didn't accidentally unhook that when I unhooked my cable, yes. And I've got a pile of them sitting in front of the TV now. I'm gonna start getting to. But the problem is, and this is, God, you want to talk about a 2024 first world problem. If I'm watching a movie on my DVD player, I can't go back and forth between that and whatever game's on, like I can when it's in my DVR.
All righty. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll tell you what. Anybody wants to take the last bit off my hands? This is good until the end. Actually, I'll give the top 2 for free if you buy the bottom 5. There you go. All right. Anybody wants to take that deal, just give a little heads up. There you go.
The World of Wood was, I think, only a 4-issue series, Eric. So it's probably number 4.
That was number 5, actually.
It was? It was 5?
Unless I read a 3 as a 5. I mean, that's happened. I've actually searched hard for books. I'm like, where the freaking hell is number 47? And I realized, no, I wrote 42. Yeah, this is number 5.
Huh.
All righty, let's get the next lot. 1, 2 more dollar books. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, kids.
Oh,
Here we
came out.
have Battlestar Galactica 0. I love that version of Battlestar. Here is Bizarro #1. I forgot to take. You know what? Some of these are going to have price tags because I just didn't have time. Here's Books of Magic #1. Normally I go through them and clear it. Here's Chameleon Commandos #1. And we have DN Agents #1. And here is the Atom, not #1. It's number 16. Next up, we have Claw, the Unconquered #1 from Wildstar. And we have Doll Man, issue #2 from Full Moon Comics way back in the 90s. Fantastic Four #1 from Marvel Action Hour. I would assume it's for everyone. And then we have Talon. And #1 as well. Let me put up the Go for Lot 3. Go, what? Nope, don't do that again. Here we go. Go for Lot 3. So Gail says, oh, it's getting warm today. And I was like, really? She goes, it's up to 50. I was like, go, just what the hell? That's okay for northern people. That's not, that no.
Listen, you whiny ass. You're going to be, trust me, if you don't go running back to Florida,
I want to, yes.
You will come to greatly appreciate 50 degrees in December. And I just looked up, said, reason why I didn't know there was a World of Wood #5 is it came out over 3 years after issue 4. Oh,
well, that would do it. All right, Jim says a buck on C, which is the Books of Magic, and a buck on H, which is Doll Man. Probably the best deal up there is that Doll Man, but just because it's freaking Doll Man. Not DC Comics Doll Man, but Full Moon Features movie Doll Man.
So so that was like over 3 years late. The early image creators were saying, so?
You remember when they made such a big deal out of the fact that Image outdid DC Comics, but half the books weren't even there?
Yeah.
They beat DC Comics in orders, but didn't get their books out on time.
Yeah, I can remember in the 92, 93, where DC would maybe have 2 books in the top 50.
Yep.
It was, and they were doing better work across the board.
Oh,
any other
DC
company.
Was hell's a better.
Yeah.
And still they lost. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm not reading enough new books. I guess I should put my finger back on the pulse of what's happening.
Why? If you're going to do that, go indie, because like I said, there's a handful of DC books that are worth following. But again, they keep making the same mistakes over and over again. I mean, Marvel's done. I mean, the end of story, finished. They're, people say, "Oh, Moon Knight's decent. Oh, West Coast Avengers, Jed McKay's Avengers." None of them would stand out, even in 2008. That's just like I said. They're done. Yeah, they were flat out refused to get. Did you see the latest thing in a Venom book? The new stars of the book, Dylan Brock. Guess who his guardians are now?
Who?
Man Bun Paul and Jackpot Mary Jane.
Why?
You tell me, because it's Marvel, and that's not Peter Parker. Last time we saw Peter Parker, he went over to their place for dinner because he loves Paul's cooking, and then watched him, kiss Mary Jane as he was leaving. I said, Marvel can't suck enough. So why go back?
I have a feeling they're going to show you. All right, let's get the 1 minute warning. They haven't even begun. I mean, I would say they did because a a lot of the stuff that I hear about now, like I said before, I've done videos 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, all about it. I mean, it's something that I can pick out a video that I did in 2018, plop it in, and oh, well, it's just talking about what's going on in comics right now. They began to suck a long time ago, and they just have not stopped.
That's kind of my point.
Yeah. Mark, you know, I did a video twice, and I think I really want to get back into. I'm gonna do it. It is Marvel dead to you? And the whole premise of it isn't that Marvel is dead right now. You don't want to read it because they just aren't doing good work. But what would it take to get you back? That's the big question, you know, because everybody has a downturn. Everybody's got a, everybody has a bad day. What if they started writing great books tomorrow? I'm like, just tomorrow, all of a sudden, we're getting Frank Miller's Daredevil run. We're getting Jack and Stan's Fantastic Four. And it's like, holy shit, these books are awesome. Would you go back to Marvel, or is it just, nah, I've been bitten by the bug too many times, you know? Like you can only get hit so many times before you start flinching when someone reaches for the salt. That's what I used to say.
I can answer that. In fact, my answers are on record somewhere, if you can find them, over on Thinking Cynical and Critical. But I think those videos are so old now, I might not have even been 60 yet. Well, now I'm a couple years into my 60s, and I just don't think there is anything that could get. I mean, if they started doing great work across the board, I might, check out a few books. But I also, at this point, what is more sensitive than a hair trigger? Because that's all it would take to get me right back off of them, because they have used up every bit of goodwill and then some. And really, so is DC. DC has betrayed me.
In all honesty, I'm betrayed. So, it's just like I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. Marvel could go bad. I don't care. Like I liked Marvel. I read Marvel. Awesome. But I was more a DC guy.
Good night, nurse.
Just the way it was. But I don't know if. So I'm easier to walk away from Marvel, but the thing is, I feel far more betrayed by DC than I ever did Marvel, because I care more about Marvel.
Well, here's the thing. Well, let me ask you a question. What's worse, taking a character not anywhere near in the same ballpark, like a Hawk Girl or Fire and Ice, turning them over to trans activists and angry lesbians, and let them do what they did to those characters? And the answer is the second half of this question. Spider-Man, creating an entire run of your flagship character out of spite because the guy that put Spider-Man,
Jim Sorensen, has Dollman and Books of Magic. Let me get
not only people that people were actually reading Amazing Spider-Man again, not just bagging, boarding, boxing, and forgetting them.
Yeah.
But when Nick Spencer left to do Substack, the entire run that's still going was done out of spite to Spider-Man fans. And
that's that Jeff Loeb guy, or what's his Zeb Wells? Zeb Wells. Yeah. Oh, no, I'll do it next time. All right. Let me get the next round of books. We're still on the dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think I had this up last week. This looks very familiar. Ah, screw it. Here you go. We have Normandy Gold #1. Lady Supreme #1. And we have Valeria the She-Bat #1. And we have Survivors #1. Hello, Pistachio. And we have Steel #15. Make sure he does not land in front of that door. There we go. Yeah, well, I'm worried about it. Violet. What is it? Extremes of Violet #1. You can stay. You can stay. Team Youngblood #14. We've got Chastity, Lust for Life #1. And we have the Kingdom Nightstar #1. I think it's a one shot. And then Wildcats #8. Hey, look, kids, cheesecake covers. All righty.
Yeah,
Let me get the. What's up?
No, so once you get to go after you make your announcement, I'm gonna mention something about Chastity.
Go for lot 4 at $1 each.
Chastity, Lust for Life, and actually, I think about Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
And remember the first episode of The Boys when Homelander's causing the plane to crash?
Yeah.
That's the song that's playing.
Okay.
But Iggy Pop was always, for years, he was a guy with a 80-year-old face, but a 30-year-old's body. Well, now Iggy's 77, and he thought it was a good idea to get on stage and perform shirtless. And unfortunately for Iggy, his body has caught up to his face. It was not a pretty sight by any stretch.
Alrighty.
But I'll say, for anybody, I've said this a million times, it's been on the board a million times. Lady Supreme is definitely worth the buck. Chastity's worth the buck. Nightstar's worth the buck. Survivors, Steel, of course, because it's part of the series. Normandy Gold was a pretty decent series. And Wildcats not going to win any writing awards, but it sure was nice to look at.
All right. Oh, and thank you, Jim. Some of these that are on the list are here. I just want to make sure, because I know you paid before I read off the list. So I'm going to take these out here. The Detective, Superboy, the Action. All righty. Cool.
That's pretty amazing how many years Terry Moore's been a name in the industry. That he was. That's a 30-year-old book now, and he got his name, on the title.
Yeah. All right.
Have you ever read any of Terry Moore's books?
A long time ago, I just to find out what it was all about. When I read Love and Rockets, and I thought it was okay.
That's not him. That's the Hernandez brothers.
Okay, I did read one recently. He did a serial killer book. It was called Serial.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to remember what that was the most recent one. The latest one he had was he's gone to the same well one time too many. It was still good, but it was Rachel Rising. Well, obviously Strangers in Paradise is what he'll always be known for.
That's the one. Yes, that was the.
And all of his subsequent series are
thinking
tied
Strangers
to that
in Paradise,
universe.
and I said Rock. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go on. I talked over you.
No, say characters in the new series were in Strangers in Paradise, so that it's all a connected universe. But like I said, he's done a lot of really good series through the years.
Yeah, that's one I'm actually kind of. I mean, the cover alone, I thought would have gotten that book sold, but Lady Supreme has been there far too long.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's actually a well-written book, which, let's be honest, You can't say that about every Image book at that time.
No. That is a true fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 H. 3, 4, 5 I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 J. And it was H and I. H being Chastity, Lust for Life, number 1. Another book that's been here for a while. Thank you, Jim. I sometimes very much have the same attitude you do when a book gets sold. It's like, thank you. We have looked at that one forever. Alrighty.
Jim,
and the other one was I, Night Star.
I would agree with what you just said, Jim, and I would also rewrite the same sentence and cross out the trade and write in Twitter. Well, I guess now it'd be Blue Sky.
And
because I said all the new rules, the new unwritten rules of comics, even show up in the good ones. Because I said when a female can never be in danger, that's taken one of the main plot points of fiction off the table.
Okay, time for the 1 minute warning. Oh, you know what? I should do that. Online stopwatch. Countdown. Well, nope. What the fudge? No. Countdown. 1 minute. Set. Start. Okay, cool. Sexy comics. Yep, sexy comic covers anyway. Let's see. Wildcats was written like Transformers Generation 1, Season 3 and 4. Have no idea what that means, Radar. Another thing that would grab my interest in either Marvel or DC would be if they stopped writing for the trades. I would love for that as well. Yeah, or stopped writing for, as you said, Blue Sky.
So, I didn't get to go to Columbus to meet up with him, but Joe's up there for a show right now, and he sent me a picture. Wherever the event center that he's in, there's a restaurant there called Chuck Norris Ass Kickin' Chicken. I am now regretting that life choice. I should have made it happen.
I know, right? And there we go. Let me get stopped. Ah, this actually works out. Even when I'm oh wait, no, okay, so 1 minute warning I didn't put up. So here's the stop I will put up because I did hit that 1 minute warning time buzzer. That worked out though. Woke me up from writing books down. Alrighty, so only 3 books, and they were from Jim here. Oh, let me write down the 4. This is lot number 4, right? There we go. Dalton, 4. All right. And it was Jim with Lady Supreme, Steel, and Chastity and Night Star. Okay, get those. Lady Supreme, Steel, Night Star, and Chastity. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Anybody want some? 6 books, $5. There we go. And let's get the next round up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All righty, kids. Now, which one went first? I guess by price, this one went first then. Okay. We have Howard Chaykin's American Flag. This is issue number 1. And we have, not number 1, number 4. Here's issue number 5. And then we have issue number 8. And we have American Flag issue number 9. There we go. We have American Flag issue number 24. At one point in time, I had a full run of these. Here's American Flag number 35. And we have American flag number 5. This is from the 2nd series. And here is number 6, number 9, and number 8. Bidding begins at $1 each as soon as I get that go for lot 5. So where would you go on this book, on this lot there?
Give me 1 second as I finish typing this out because no autocorrect. Fuck you. Because you can't make this shit up. Joe, I asked Joe, how's the show? As you're putting up that lot, he goes, oh, pretty good. I just caught up with Howard Shakin.
Say again?
I'm texting Joe Coralla, who's a guest at the Columbus show. Okay. And I said, how's the show? And he goes, well, he goes, today was good. I caught up with Howard Shakin.
Oh, wow.
As you're putting up a lot of his books.
I am, yes.
That's good. I said, because you can't make that shit up.
All righty. Thank you, Darkness. I got your message. I really have to leave home. Left you a message in here earlier, but now I'm going home. Okay, you have a good time. Be safe, man. And you'll take the 6 for 5. Gotcha. Excuse me.
I've actually been reading. I've been reading a decent amount of American flags lately. Unfortunately, not in order.
Yeah.
Keep telling myself once I get everything in order, which let's see, I'm 62 now. If I make it to 94, I think I can do it. I keep telling myself I'm going to start reading some of those first books from issue 1. And this would be one of them because you kind of do have to read these in order.
It is kind of a story, but you don't have to have everything.
But I will say this, and I know that this is terrible, but he left his own book during the first series.
Yeah.
And then came back for Howard Shakin's American flag. But I actually like Jim DeMatteis and Mark Badger's version a little better.
Okay.
But that said, it doesn't happen without Howard Shakin, so there's that.
All right. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so far for Jim. All righty. 2 more away, Jim, from the 10%. All right. There we go.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, make a game of this.
Yeah, Darkness had the 6th. Okay.
So I'm guessing.
Let's see. I love that. You see my bid. I did. Be right back 1 hour. All right. So we're going to take a pause for an hour. And I'm just kidding.
So, yeah. I'm gonna assume that Jim Shooter's at the show because, Joe said he's gonna try to catch up with him tomorrow. Must be nice just to go up to the Jim Shooters of the industry and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
and for more than an autograph and being ushered away.
Yeah, I liked. He had answered questions when I went up to him, and I was like, "God dang it, what am I going to ask Jim Shooter?" I literally had 0 questions to ask him. It's like I was, Jim Shooter, I want to go talk to him. I want to. That's good. I don't know what happened. I didn't have a question. I mean, I asked the dumbest fucking question of Mike Barr. I couldn't ask the dumbest fucking questions to Jim Shooter. No. I mean, I talked to him. I said, yeah, you know what? I did talk to him about the state of the comic book industry. The fact that they don't have any strong editors.
Yeah. But yeah, one thing I like about talking to Joe when he goes to these shows is he knows everybody and so whenever Joe Staten's at one of the shows, they always go out to dinner with he and his wife and I said, and I've never run. I mean, he gets along with everybody. I mean, people that you and I would love and people that you and I can't stand.
Yep.
And he gets along with everybody. I mean, he's a unique individual.
Well, one of the best conversations I've had was with Marguerite Bennett, who I think is a fine writer, but I don't see us sitting down to have lunch anytime. And I think it would more be on her part because, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know, I've never known a conservative cut off family.
No, but I don't know that she is that way either. I mean, I don't think we'd agree with her politically, but I don't think she's one of the ones that will, say you don't exist because you don't walk in lockstep with her. I'm not sure what I'm basing that on, but because I think Joe's mentioned her because that's another thing we do when we yap on the phone is I'll ask about certain people in the industry because just out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and thank you to everybody who shared out the. That's bad. All right. We shared out the auction tonight. Okay, so no interest in the American flag for even $7.50. Well, maybe it'll show up in the next $5. I don't know. It seemed to be okay.
We need to hit an auction where people appreciate first comics.
Yeah. I would. Oh my gosh! Please give me a lot of just 1980s independence. Actually, I do get a lot of 80s independence just because I think they will sell here. For the most part, they have. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't get a 10. I guess I did. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. Huh. Okay, let me try this again. 1, 2. All right. Let's see. We're going to hit the $2. And all right, let me get the $2 thing going. And here it is, $2. Zoink. And we have, next up, we have the Solo Avengers. That's issue number 1. And we have Iron Man number 293. Oh, I didn't need that. And then we have issue number 32 of the Solo Spot. What the hell am I doing here? Just put this down for a second. Spotlight number 32. And then we've got issue number 36. Next up, we have issue number 35. Why is this out of order? There you go.
You're out of order.
We have 37. And then we have Iron Man. And
we had Iron Man.
We had it. Let's see.
We had 15. 10 Iron Mans.
Wonder Man for number 13. And then we have Wonder Man number 14. And Wonder Man number 27. And just because I need to get rid of them, here's Amazing Spider-Girl number 17. Alrighty. Yeah, go. And bidding begins at $2. Let me get that go for lot 5.
Yep. I think I own 9 of the 10 books up on this lot.
No, you would have Spider-Girl, right?
Yes.
So I'm going with the Iron Man.
I had bailed on Iron Man by that point. Well, I had that whole set, but going back, they're like, in the interest of not wanting to fill 3 rooms again, I don't get everything back. And like I said, the later issues of Iron Man, like the last 60 or so, I kind of stayed away from. I just read a couple of Wonder Mans the other day. I think I read issue 26 in the 2nd annual.
Alrighty. Don't feel bad. I met Chris Claremont at Denver Comic Con. I didn't freeze up, but I asked him an embarrassing question about Wolverine. 80s Independence. I love to see Dragon Force, especially the first 6 issues. They were better than black and white, but colored, said Jim. Mark Bagley was a mixed bag. Okay, let's see. That's good.
He's not making a joke there. I've heard people, said people have good Mark Bagley stories and people have bad ones.
Yeah. The worst I had, by the way, was Neil Adams. I went to talk to him, and all he was doing was selling me stuff. Hello, hi, I'm a big fan. Yeah, buy a print. No, buy a print. Just why are you talking to me? Buy a print. He didn't literally say those words, but he got. I was just trying to have a conversation with the man. I mean, the guy was sitting alone at a fucking convention. There was nobody around him. It was Thursday at a convention. He was on his own. I thought, good time to go up and say hi. It's Neil and Adams. Yeah, all he wanted to do was sell.
Yeah, you might have better luck with him if you'd had a court to hold around you.
Oh, what?
If he'd been holding court around a group of people.
Oh,
but I guess he didn't have anybody there. I guess he was just in sell mode because he was probably pissed. Yeah, it says that Neil Adams was different nearly every time I met him, says Dark Admiral. I can believe that. That's what I said. That's why, I've never talked to any creator at a show. I don't know why. I said I do regret not talking to some of the golden age greats that were still around in the early years when I was going to shows, but I really have no regrets of not talking to anybody, that's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see going up to, a couple of them and say, I say that, I've been a huge music fan my whole life. I can name the musicians I would like to have met probably on one hand.
Yeah, well, I don't know. As far as the musicians is concerned, I never really. I'm not a starstruck kind of guy. Just never have been. Working at the theme parks, I've seen. I worked on the Nickelodeon kids shows. I've met celebrities. Son of a bitch! Oh. What? Oh, I'm in pain, Eric. Oh my gosh. I've said that I don't mind losing a collection if I lose it big. If I bid 50 and somebody puts 150, obviously they wanted it more nice.
How little did you lose a lot by?
I fucking hate it when it's $1.50 or in this case $2.
I'll do it.
And I was thinking to myself, I could sell this for $200 easy, probably 150 easy. Why don't I shoot the moon? No, I've already got $80 worth of stuff. Go low. So I went 85. I went fucking 85 on Jonah Hex 1 through 92.
Wow. And what did it go for?
$86.99.
Son of a buck.
I lost it by
number one, I'm assuming.
Fucking dollars. I know.
By $2.
I am. Why didn't I go 100, 120? Oh my god. Jonah Hex 1 through fucking 92, and I lowballed it. Well, I'm afraid right now because I don't have a lot of money. But god damn it. I mean, if I could easily have unloaded that set for 200 easy, I probably could have done that here too.
Kat, I miss sound not being a thing.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay, we got hey Austin, what's up?
What kind of shape was number one in, considering that's a $200 book by itself?
Let me look at it again. Or
you could just email the guy that won it and have him. Never mind.
I know, right? There's no, well, there's, let's see, one ding on the cover. It looks, nope, that's art. Okay, so it looks, in this, it looks at least, it's in 7 to 8 condition at least. And I'm only going that low because I'm not holding a physical copy. I'm just looking at, good God, what the fuck is wrong with me not bidding high on that shit?
Yeah, it's weird. I keep seeing videos popping up on YouTube saying how 99% of comics are worthless. Guy, maybe not.
Yeah.
Guy might not be wrong.
No, there are still some books that really go. Sometimes it's like, holy shit, that book is going. You know what goes a lot, which floors me? I mean, Jonah Hex 1 through 92 didn't even sell for $1 an issue.
Right.
And like the cover B alternate version of a book that came out last week goes for $40 or $50.
The first 20 Jonah Hexes used to be automatic double digits no matter what, and the rest of the series, and then it would like slowly escalate from, or de-escalate from there to where the 70 through 92 are still good for $3 or $4 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that would have been a phenomenal get for you as a seller if the person that bought them was there to, you know, for a collection. Guy, that's the buy of a lifetime.
The yeah, I actually always bid my max 50 odd cents so I don't lose by 50 cents or 3 cents to some. Yeah, well, here's the thing. We've been struggling, and I was afraid to get stuck with a $200 bill and then on auction night not make it. That's basically because I do have $80 worth of $2, $5 books, you know, things that I would sell for between $2 and $5 books. So I was thinking, now go low, maybe you'll get it, because you know it didn't move. It was at 45 for the longest time. So I said I could probably get this for nope, $2 fucking. You know what? I think somebody incremented me. I don't know. Anyway, let's get the stop here, and the only bid was Austin and the Solo Avengers. Son of a bitch. That's a get. That is a get. Congratulations to that guy. All right, Austin had the Avengers Spotlight. The rest of them hit the floor. Alrighty, I decided to do the same for the $2 books as I've been doing for the 1. So if you buy 5, you get 10% off. And then if you buy 10, you get 20, which is, yeah, there you go. Which, what would that be? That would be 2 books off. 2 books free. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11, and okay. So maybe I didn't need this one. Let's keep it in there just in case. Alrighty, kids. Next up, we have new Teen Titans issue. God dang it! Stop getting caught. New Teen Titans issue number 11, and we have new Teen Titans issue number 6. And we have the Legion of Superheroes 299. And we have Legion of Superheroes 297. That should be $3 books. Then we have out of order here. What's the youngest? Alrighty, next up we have the All-Star Squadron number 21. And we have All-Star Squadron number 32. And here is issue number 31. And then we have issue number 34. And we have issue number 35. And finally, we have issue number 41. Alrighty, there we go. Bidding begins at $2 each. And this is a different copy, Erica Boy, of issue number 34. All right. Go for lot 6, I believe we're on. Okay. That hurt though. I do have some decent books in the $2 and $3 and $5 range and all that I got, so it's not horrible. It's just losing that one. Shit.
There'll be other lots.
Well, that's one thing I've learned by doing this. It'll come around.
But if I said if there was somebody that was buying that for their collection, like a third bidder, and they lost out by a couple bucks, I feel bad. I feel maybe even worse for them.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna resell it, although I was thinking, you know, I always do for a little bit. Like, goddamn, that's an awesome. That is so awesome. I kind of want that.
Excuse me.
But it is what it is. Okay, so Jim says 2 on F and G. Alrighty. Thanks for reading my mind. Yep. I kind of figured you would say something, but I just had 2 copies of it. F is All-Star Squadron number 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is G, and that is All-Star Squadron 32. Alrighty. I got to tell you, Gil kind of wants to go out and see some of these small town northern Christmas festivals and all that. And there is a church around the corner that did a drive-through light kind of display and everything. It's a way to get money and such like that, get donations, but it's really beautiful. You may have lost by $2, but you don't know what the other guy's maximum bid would have been. That is true. That is true. I think if I was paying attention to it, I would have upped it. Like I said, I was A-okay going around 100 and 120. What you gonna do? Like Eric said, it'll come around again.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. Your life is over.
Oh, exactly.
No reason to ever bid again. Yeah, everything's ruined. Tear down the set. We're out.
Cut, print, check the gate. We're moving on.
That's right.
Goodness. You know, sometimes I'll see a message from like Disney about the Disney parks, or I'll see one of the YouTubers or the other people that went to Disney professionally and I'll see something. I go, wow, I miss Disney. And then it takes me 5 seconds to realize, no, I miss this magical place that I used to go to as a kid. Disney sucks these days. Did you hear Florida denied them? They wanted to tear apart Frontierland. They wanted to put up Cars Land in Frontierland, and Disney won't give them the permits.
You mean DeSantis won't?
Did I say Disney? Yeah, DeSantis won't. Yeah. I am not mad at that. There's a lot of people going, what the f are you thinking? Tearing out the lake and tearing out all the atmosphere. I don't think they're doing it for that. I think they're doing it to kind of muscle. But, yeah, what you going to do? Bump, 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 bump. Okay, guys, so I've got the sale going on this one. What can we do to get rid of these books? What can we do to move some comics here? All right. Make an offer. If you're interested in some books up here, make an offer. Let's see. But on the rest of the lot, not just individuals, because that would be unfair to Jim.
It's good stuff, kids. 3 of the best titles DC had pre-crisis.
Yep. It actually, yeah, you're right. I mean, it is. I don't know. I might.
In fact, it's well, no, I won't say that because Batman and Detective were excellent.
I was about to say, yep, Detective Comics was fucking awesome at this point in time.
But I think those are the top 5. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that, I mean, with the exception of the Wolfman Kane run on Action, None of the super books were. World's Finest wasn't. Wonder Woman was. I mean, no, this is the best DC had to offer. Vezerin agrees on some, anyway.
Alrighty. Let's see. 1 minute warning.
So now we have to get rid of the Titans and the Legion.
On EHI and J. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D. And E. And we had F for Austin. And that was.
But there was already a bid on F.
Yeah, that's right. That was to Jim. And so we have EHI and J. Also, the rest of the All-Star.
How about a 50-cent increment bidding war? Me. Oh, that's probably not going to happen.
Okay, and that was number 21 on E. And then we have H. Okay, and that was number 34. What was it, 36 and 31 or something like that? All right.
That's what I said. I might be watching Madden 25 right now. 55 points in the first half.
Wow, that's very much me on Madden anymore. I mean, the Bucks are the greatest team in the entire fucking league for the last 11 seasons, according to Madden 25.
24/7. The other one, no, that's no bueno.
What, the Bucks winning? No.
It's I don't particularly have a dog in either one of these fights. I just want 2 good games. 31-24 at halftime. That's fun. 24-7. Not so much.
Hold on just a sec. I will be right back if you could entertain the troops. Actually, no, I'll do this later.
If I could entertain the troops, I'd have my own show.
I know. I was about to say, I'll wait until RDV is back. Then I'll take off. Okay, there we go. Let's get the stop here. And no love for the Teen Titans, no love for the Legion, and it's all going to the okay, so take the Legion, take the Teen Titans all together, 4 books. I'll drop one, and it'll be $6 for the 4 books. So it's $1.50 each. All righty, and Vezerin has issue number 21, and issue number 34, and issue number 36. And issue number 41, and Jim has issue number 31 and 32. All right. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11. Okay. So that's 1 too many. When these issues of All-Star Squadron were current, were there any other JSA books out at the time?
No, just the 1 or 2 issues for the annual JLA team up, which didn't cross over with. The JSA did not have their own title; they just guest starred in Justice League.
Okay, next up we have Amazing Spider-Girl, issue number 28. And then we have Batman and the Outsiders, issue number 2. Issue number 10. We have the Detective Comics Annual number 4. Red Sonja number 1. Here is Purgatory, issue number 2. And Purgatory, issue number 0. The Real Ghostbusters number 1, and there's a variant. And this is issue number 2. And then we have Joker's Daughter, arc from New 52.
Whatever you did
each.
before to get yourself back right, you might want to do again because you're starting to robe it again.
I didn't do shit.
You didn't adjust something earlier tonight at the beginning of the auction?
No. Not even a little bit.
Well, because you did something that said there and you were fine for, well, now you're okay now. But...
Okay, go for a lot. I believe we're on 7, so I'm going to put that down. Infinity Inc. is kind of like the Young All-Stars before the Young All-Stars became the Young All-Stars.
No.
Weren't they like just the younger version of the JSA? I mean, with
the Young All-Stars was set in World War II also.
Well, I guess I'm being a little bit reductive then. I mean,
I'll tell you what, I like this sideline reporter. She's hot.
Okay.
Yeah, the one earlier today was hot too. They're doing the Dr. Pepper throw the ball through the can challenge.
Yeah.
You see.
You know what I just learned about? I just learned about hot Dr. Pepper was a thing in the 60s. And so I got myself some Dr. Pepper. I'm going to try it out. But apparently I need to get nutmeg and cinnamon, which is sold out of freaking Cross Muncie. But yeah, I want to try that.
All right. I'm calling foul on this nonsense.
Well, you don't know how hot dog. I mean, did you try?
They're throwing from 10 yards away, or no, I'm sorry, 5 yards away, which means they're not throwing the ball. They're doing like you do like passing in basketball.
Yeah,
they're doing it that way, so they're not throwing. Okay, well these are girls, so I guess that's okay. But the guys were doing it earlier today. One kid was trying to throw, the other one was pushing it. And the kid pushing it crushed him.
So you're basically saying man up?
Yeah, I was.
All right, so let's see. Dark Admiral has $2 each on the Ghostbusters. That is H and I.
But discount Zendaya just won $100,000.
Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
No, so
go ahead.
No, so some guy today missed a kick by about, it was like a foot wide for 7 figures. Could you imagine just how shitty you would feel after that?
Yeah. That would not do well.
Because apparently Pat McAfee and his foundation has so much money, they'll like do a kick for $500,000, and if the guy comes close, he goes, all right, you get a second chance, I'll double it and then give the same amount to charity. And this kid just barely missed.
The guy hates charity. What can you say?
God, so there's no way that guy isn't just, well, I'm sure he passed out hours ago because, yeah, what else you can do but just get hammered?
Austin says 2 on B. That's Batman and the Outsiders number 2.
Yeah, now that series was somewhere in 6 to 10 at that time from the lot before. Because I said, yeah, Batman was fine. Yeah, Batman didn't need to be fixed in the Crisis. Because you have Batman Detective and Batman the Outsiders were all three very good titles.
I remember. I loved that title.
And even
are those Purgatories and the Red Sonja the ones I claimed, or do you have multiple copies? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I did not have that on your sheet earlier. Okay, but I will bring them down. No worries, dude. What do we got here? Let's see. Tell me this was Vampirella #1 from the Dynamite, and we have Yang issue #7. I do have occasionally, and this is why I really encourage you to keep track of your books and listen to what I'm reading off. This is Punisher #63, because if something's not on your sheet, I don't pull it.
Listen to
sometimes
me now,
I do.
hear me later.
Say again.
So listen to me now, hear me later.
Oh, no.
Would you feel like Venkman was still here?
Okay, so it's Purgatory 0, Purgatory, what was it, 2, and it was Red Sonja 1. Okay. There we go. All right. But that does happen. Earlier, I was asking Jim about some stuff, so took that for him. Let's see, and that goes to KRENIZ. All righty. There you go, sir. No worries. I had that Vampirella #1 lab. Yeah. Wait. Andrew Yang had a comic. Why, yes, he did, sir. Your Indiana Jones Geeky Puppet show was great. Wait, what? Your Indiana Jones Geeky Puppet show. And not mine. I guess, yeah. Let's see. I do provide lists with my payments, says Eric and Boyd. I missed that one. No worries. It's down, and it is on your sheet. There you go. All righty. Dun, 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 dun. Just getting old. Been old for far too long already. I feel like it. Alrighty. And that's Eric Boyd, Vampirella 1. Alrighty. Taken care of, kids. Let's get that 1-minute warning. Oh, in 40 seconds. The Lady Demon variant is in the box. Yeah. And the Moonraker will be put right here. Okay, Moonraker. Thanks. Alrighty, all set and fixed, kids. There we go. You had the Moonraker. Did anybody have the other one? What was the other one that was up? It was not Moonraker. It was a magazine. The heck was that? I had up last week.
I don't remember.
You got out of your way to hold comics until I could pay for shipping, sucker. Well, I still have them. I think. Do I have books for you? Yeah, I still have books for you. I sent a whole bunch of people's comics out recently. So it's like, who got theirs, who didn't get theirs. Right. And for now, we've got the Batman and the Outsiders #2 going to Austin. Oh, I should put up the stop. I heard my alarm, so here we are. Right. Batman and the Outsiders #2 going to Austin, and then Dave has the Ghostbusters. Dave, Dark Admiral. I've got DA, and DA used to be Davis Sonowitz. Still is, but yeah, he doesn't come in very often anymore. But there you go. Alrighty, and the rest hit the reject pile. Okay. And yeah, once again, please keep track, as obviously they did. But if I don't read off the book for you, say, hey, you missed one. Alrighty, next up, kids. Oh, let me put those over here. The rest. Next up, we have the $3. Here's Lady Death versus what's her name? Kitty something.
Bad Kitty.
And then we have, are these in any kind of order? Here's Lady Death, issue number 1 of Retribution. It's like a cover B or C or D or something like that. It's a variant cover. And then we've got the House of M, 1 through 3, Fantastic Four style. And we have, okay, some Defenders. Here is issue number 104. And we have issue number 106. Let's go with issue number 119. And we have issue number 245 of The Incredible Hulk. Issue number 247 of The Incredible Hulk. Here is issue number 252 of The Incredible Hulk. And issue number 260. And I will continue the sale for the $3 as well. Buy 5, get 10% off. Buy 10, get 20. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, E, did you get Uncle Sam's message? Uncle Sam, what? Does he want me? When I get home, I'm going to read the final issues of the Further Adventures of Indiana Jones run. These last few months have been drawn by Steve Ditko. Oh, cool. What is Uncle Sam's message? Did you see something along those lines? Hey, Ash, what's up?
I did not.
Can somebody loan Ash some bubblegum? Yeah, I've had this for a little bit. This shelf, it was supposed to go into my booth at the flea market, and everybody liked it for the auction, so I just kind of kept it here. Jim says 3 on Defenders number 106, which is E. All righty. One, two, three, four, 5. E.
Rhaegar, sounds to me like you're going to miss Admiral Levine when he's gone.
Who?
Rachel Levine.
Rachel Levine?
Yeah, that.
Oh, the Navy guy. There
yeah, that put about 0 effort into it.
Right. You know, it occurs to me that if
That's
I
a dude.
just, well, that there's no occurring about that. It just is. Okay, I know this ends up being big dogs as well, but there we go. Let's just put this. All right. Just make it all.
Oh, you go, dude.
Thank you.
Not you.
All right. Oh, well, you know what? Not you either, sir. 2 can play at that game. Oh, wow. It's 10-14. I'm not even near the big dogs or anything.
I hope one of your wayward sons comes back because I've got about another hour. I kind of forgot to mention I got to get up at very early tomorrow morning, so
Well, this was supposed to be kind of a half auction just to get some money to take us from A to B, pay off maybe a bill or 2, and because the big dogs aren't even here, the new books aren't even here. I've got a couple of big dog lots, and what do I got for $5? 1, 2, 3, I'll skip over the $5 for now. We'll go to the big dogs next, and yeah, sure. Let's see. We've got oh shoot. Oh, 3 on G from Austin, which is the Incredible Hulk 245 already.
Yeah, Ash, I don't think it's going to be quite as unhinged this time around because a lot of more people are awake. But there will still be some fun to be had.
The woke have woken people up.
Well, unfortunately, most of the dangerous snakes have R's next to their name.
Unfortunately, yeah. Isn't Mitch McConnell due to die soon?
Like I said, I don't wish ill on anybody, but if the next 3 words I read after the name Mitch McConnell is survived by, I won't be all that upset.
Judging by his condition, I don't think wishing death on him is doing him ill will.
Like I said, if I had to do over again, I would have voted for the Democrat that ran against him 6 years ago, because if she'd won, that would have only cost us 1 Senate seat. And that man has cost the Republicans God knows how many since then.
Yeah.
I absolutely despise that man. And Ash will back me up on this. Kentucky might have the best and the worst senator.
Who is that? Groans, I forget. Let's see. I want Nancy Pelosi to sit behind the old gray bars before she kicks the bucket. Says Eric and Boyd. I don't think you're alone in that. Tell you the truth. Need Austin. I need to make a KRENIZ with Purgatory.
Yeah, true, Ash. But a lot of the places where these people had outlets to do that vetting. I mean, there's still going to be the Twitter meltdowns and the Blue Sky meltdowns and whatnot. But some of the networks that marinated in that shit for 4 years, they're going by the wayside.
It's awesome. Where's Alice?
I can answer that, Ash, the same way that Kentucky is a solid red state that keeps electing Democrat governors. It's almost like they have a checks and balances system, but that doesn't excuse the fact that Mitch McConnell has morphed into a dangerous uniparty expletive. Yes, I can. Yeah, I think I can speak for both of us. Yes, we have. I mean, I know had I voted in 1980, which I didn't because of something I did that I basically slept through the first election, I would have voted for Reagan, and I've voted Republican ever since. So
I threw away my first vote.
On?
What's his name? The whiny Texas guy.
Howard Dean?
No, the nasally Texas guy from the 90s. No, actually, no. My first vote was George Bush. No. Yeah. My first vote was George Bush over Dukakis. And then the second one was, Perot. Yeah, that was when I feel I threw away my vote. I'll never do that again.
How can you not vote for God's? Hear that giant sucking sound? That's all our jobs going to Mexico.
It was funny as fuck. I jokingly said I was going to do it, and I did. I said, from here on in, I'm going to vote for whoever's funniest on Saturday Night Live. And I did. That's flat out it. I thought Dana Carvey did a better impersonation, and I voted for the funniest on Saturday Night Live. I will never do that again. I take shit serious now, but there you go. All right, let's get the stop. Oh, did I even put in the 1 minute warning while I'm writing all these mistakes and everything down? Let's go for stop and let's get to the big dogs because I'm almost an hour late on the big dogs. Here we go. All righty. And oh, look, where did I put that sheet? Not a whole bunch here. Defenders 106 to Jim, and Austin has the Hulk 245. Alrighty, and what else? What else is that? That is it for this one. Okay, now once again, guys, we're going to be doing a Wednesday auction this week because the books didn't come in. I might do what we did earlier today, and
did you see the veteran took the rest of the Hulks?
No, I did not. Okay. Let's see. Let me put these aside and I will write them on his sheet. Okay. And let's see. Should I go with the most expensive of the big dogs or this stuff that we've already seen? Big dog stuff. Okay. What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 things on the regular big dog thing. Anything else fit? All right, let's see. We've got the Atom, and that's issue number 19. And that is first cover appearance of Zatanna, RT versus Punisher. You know, I'm going to lower this to 6. And it's Superboy. It's Legion of Superheroes 279, 80, and 81. And here we have Aquaman. And this is 1 through 10 of the Jeff Johns run. What else can I put up here? I've got Bizarre Adventures magazine. All right. That's been here for a little bit. Okay, and let's see, what else do we have? I don't know if this will fit up there, but we'll find out. But this is the Golden Age of DC Comics hardcover. It's giant size. It will be traveling on its own, or at least with a companion. What would you put on these books if you would ever be desperate enough to sell them?
I remember those. I mean, I've seen those at Ollie's.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably somewhere in the 30 range, maybe.
Well, if you saw them at Ollie's and it was a long time ago, they are out of print.
That's true, but
so
I don't know what they're going for.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to look it up.
Unfortunately, the top of the camera cut off. The Marvel you just put up is what?
That's the Silver Age. I just put up the DC and the Marvel Silver Age.
Okay.
Let me check. What
Always just zoom the camera out too.
All I know is if I had it to do over again, I definitely would have bought them this way instead of the way I did.
Okay, and what are these called again? DC Silver Age hardcover. Paul Levitz.
I always just call them the Taschen books.
Yeah. Oh, well, it looks. Oh, wow, they are anywhere between. They're going for anywhere between 35 and 60.
Wow.
These are really good books, by the way, kids.
They are. I as a lifer, I absolutely loved these 2 books. In fact, I'm not even sure I got discounts on either one of them. I might have dropped 2 bills on both of them. And, don't regret it at all other than the fact that
I'll tell you what.
they're too big to lift.
I'll tell you what. You saw that I have the Golden Age. I'm gonna go 35 on each. Oh shit! I should go 40. I'm gonna go 40 on each, but I'll drop it to 70 on the DC if you buy DC Silver and Golden together. There you go.
And to put it in perspective, that is 2/3 of a $200 list if you bought the giant.
All right. And we have a bid on the Atom from Austin already. All right. Goodbye on that one. If I was in a position to do it, I would have kept that one because I love the Atom covers. The Atom covers are pretty damn good.
Yes.
You see that Moxley tried to commit murder tonight?
No, what'd he do?
He and the rest of the crew were gonna pour Windex down Sean Cassidy's mouth, Orange Cassidy's mouth, and the FDR saved him. They stopped that mean old Moxley.
Were Jay White and Hangman Page even there?
Oh,
I haven't watched the clip. I just saw their post on Twitter. But
RDB, could you entertain the troops for a bit? I will be right back.
me entertain the troops?
Yeah,
All right, kids, everything's now 20% off.
Yeah, that's that was a highlight Wednesday night. That was what I want to see more of.
Jay White, yeah, and this.
But, well, because it looked like when they came out, it's like, oh, here's the NWO again, and then
it was like Nemesis. This first 4 issues of Nemesis.
Yeah. But if you're gonna continue the angle on your next big show 3 days later, I hope Page and White were there.
Like I said, it's only a clip here.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I didn't, unfortunately, I said can't tape shit anymore.
Yeah. Oh. It's either you be here for the auctions or you watch wrestling.
Oh, I would have been watching Penn State, Oregon, so that's a moot point. But
I think it's funny. My brother always said about this wrestling is whenever, like, even back in the Attitude days, is like when someone gets knocked out, you don't see him for the rest of the match. I'm like, he just killed that guy. it's like they commit murder on TV. Yeah, obviously we all know it's fake as far as the drama part, but man, those chair shots really are real.
God damn, they should. Yeah, Darby Allin got hit with one. I don't know if it was a breakaway chair, but Lord, that kid's not right.
When you hear the slap noise, you know it's actually hitting them. It's not them hitting their hands. It's actually their back taking a shot. So, Darkness, I'll ask him your questions when he gets back from his potty break.
No, Darkness, he's doing 70 on the 2 DCs.
Yeah.
There's a Silver and a Golden Age, and then the Marvel Age is standalone at 40.
I'm surprised he didn't just do the price tags on the bottom or move those books to the bottom. Or put the DC down in front of the Marvel or something like that. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm happy to have options right now with stuff. Comic books, we have options. We can go indies if we want to. Imagine if there was no indies. You only had Marvel DC. That would suck.
No, I'd say money.
That's kind of what WE was in the mid 2000s. There was no other company.
Well, there was TNA, and for a while it looked like it was going to compete, but then Bischoff, Hogan came and destroyed that. Just like I said, Bischoff needs to maybe put a cork in his mouth, trashing AEW all the time because he did bankrupt 2 wrestling promotions. So there's that.
Rhaegar, is that supposed to be a joke? That was very funny.
He put it up for a second, but it won't fit up on the shelf right now. Darkness, if you want to, hang on until he does get back. I'm sure he'll give you another look at it.
Yep. And he's just got the Silver Age of the DC comics up there, and he's got the Marvel Age comics.
Yeah, well, that's when he put up he put the Golden Age and then the Silver Age, and say he'd take 70 for the pair.
Yeah.
Oh, you may.
Okay.
Which?
Can you pop up the Golden Age DC comics there? Because Darkness has inquired about them.
Okay. Oof. Ah.
Actually, that works out well. Just have them right there if they're tall enough.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
I never understood why you always put the heavy books further away from you, so you have to lean over.
It's good exercise.
I guess so.
Because they're
Comics
taller.
builds men.
Yeah, they're taller, and these can be easier seen, I guess.
No. I was saying you always put them away from you on the other side, out of reach.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
I'm just waiting for you to fall in front of the camera one of these times.
I don't know why I do half the shit I do.
I do. Cocaine's hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug, and everybody should embrace it.
You only need one bump. You're good.
Okay.
And then rub some Comet on your teeth. Keep them white.
Comet?
You ever see? Don't you remember those addictions, like the bizarre taboo? There's a show called Taboo you used to have. Used to be on
yeah?
TV. There's a lady. She was addicted to putting some Comet on her finger, the bathtub cleaner, and then she put it on her teeth. It was really weird. How she was not dead, I do not know. But it sounded staged. There's no way, because like you put poison in your mouth, you're gonna die, or at least eventually you will.
How do you miss a 40-yard field goal?
What's up, Austin?
Oh, you want to see the interior? Oh, I love these things. The really cool thing about this is you will get, first of all, you do get great pictures and such of covers and such. You get little factoids on the side, and then in each different chapter, you also get pages of texts and such. There is a lot to learn from these books, by the way. All right. Now, do I want to sell them in? No, I need the money. All right. There we go. That is absolutely in truth.
MK, from now on, your questions have been in the form of a super chat.
I have a question for Latine and Eric. What is and who made the biggest omnibus ever? I have no idea.
No, just go two comments down so your night gets a little better.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm taking it because I need the money.
Well, but I'm trying to give you the glass half full way of looking at it.
It is a glass half full kind of way. Thank you very much, sir. And,
as I said in the beginning of the auction, should just.
I'm writing this. We've got, and these will have to go in. Thankfully, they can go media with no fear because they don't have our advertising.
You gotta come to terms with that. You are now in a position of being a comic book shop owner without the shop.
Yeah, I understand that. And so what I thought was, what I was trying to convince myself of anyway, is that one, they come around. Two, I don't really own a lot. I've got my collection. These are awesome books. And if I was a smarter man, I would have been opening them and making videos out of every goddamn thing you can learn in there. There is so much information in these books. It's ridiculous. It might not seem that way because it shows a picture and has a blurb like this, but there are 15, well, not 15, but in 1-2 page thing, there's probably about 15 of these things, damn near every time. And it's got some interesting factoid. These are a cornucopia of learning right here. They're amazing books, fantastic books. And if it wasn't for the fact that I just want a sense of security that I have not been able to get, I would not be putting these up for sale. This is hurting me.
Yeah, we'll take a crack at answering MK's question. There have been some larger omnibuses as far as page counts, but as far as I know, the biggest I've ever seen are the Taschen books. There's because I said there are giant versions of Marvel and DC. There's also been one for EC Comics that I would love to have, but I've never seen that come down from the $200 price tag.
Can you make sense of what Ash is talking about?
Fluoride apparently has some issues that we were never led to believe until now.
Yeah. I didn't mention anything about fluoride.
I didn't hear that. I assumed that I'd checked out mentally, as I am wont to do on occasion.
Yeah. It's warranted when you're in the auction. It's okay. I'll do it.
It's warranted when I'm just old and tired and watching 2 games.
I'm scheduling tomorrow's readings. But no one mentioned toothpaste, though. I said a lady was using Comet, which is used for cleaning your bathtub. You know, the little green can, and in red words it says Comet. She was putting that on her teeth. It's an acid. So
Oh, that helps. That
it's like
testing you in the game.
she might, like I said, at that point she might as well use taking a swig of bleach and swishing her mouth and spitting it out.
I've done that. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
So what is it now? Toothpaste equals poison? Who's been saying
I
that?
don't know. Ash is trying to build a conversation that no one was talking about.
Oh, okay. The whole thing is at this point I've seen everything turn into poison. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be the guy who dies in the fire of the volcano he's living at the bottom of, but I don't know. I don't really pay attention to a lot of that stuff anymore. Everything's poison now. Everything will kill you. Everything's bad for you. Everything, it's just been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
You'd think after all that they would have given you the t-shirt.
Right?
I know, right?
I survived drinking bleach. I want that t-shirt.
I don't know. Alcohol is technically poison too. My friend used to drink a bit. He got alcohol poisoning a few times, so now he rarely drinks. It is bad, by the way. I mean, when you're throwing up a whole bunch, that's basically it. Let's see. Austin had the Atom. All right. And that is 20. Putting him at 27. Okay, let's, I guess I'm going to put the 1 minute warning up. And here we go, y'all. All right, the t-shirts, synthetic fibers and dyes are poisonous. Everything is. It seems if you're not doing it in moderation, you're just going to end up killing yourself. 1, 2, what do I got here? 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 4. And the set here, 5. I've got a couple of things there, 6, 7. The big dogs. Okay. I think I'll just move on back to the 1s and 2s after this next lot. Alrighty. Darkness had a bid. Yeah, no. I read it off. England team. So after I watch Werewolf by Midnight, I have a question. Does Man-Thing not speak like Swamp Thing? I thought he spoke in the comics. Man-Thing spoke in the comics.
No, Man-Thing is virtually mindless.
I thought he spoke in the comics. The most recent ones, anyway, he did.
Well, that's probably the same geniuses that had Black Bolt talking up a blue streak with Absorbing Man.
So, Darkness, yeah, I wrote it down. I'll take 2 DC for 70 and the Marvel for 40. There you go. Okay. Sorry, I wrote it down. I didn't read it out. If you don't read my text, I don't know how else to bid. Look up. There you go.
Of course, man.
Sorry, yeah, I wrote it down. That was
Admiral.
Yeah, and I just kept moving on. Sorry about that, man.
If anybody thought the Man-Thing spoke, you're wrong. It only spits.
Yeah, well, you know what? I thought I read in the most. Look, it's modern day that I read it, so hey, I was wrong for believing it. I get it. I'm in the wrong on that one. But they had him speaking in that one. That was, but hey, what you gonna do? They mess up a lot of stuff. All right, let me get this stuff in here, and we'll move on. All righty, and these awesome freaking books are gonna go to Darkness, and once again, I'm going to be putting them in a different box. I have actually run out of short boxes, though, so I do have to ask, please have a little patience while I get some back. I tried to have an extra auction last week, but unfortunately only made $40, and it ended up going to bills and stuff. All right, but I'm gonna try to get some short boxes because right now I'm just out. The Atom went to Austin. All right. Okay, I need these three for the three I've got right next to me for running the show. 2 to hold the comics and 1 to pass on to the winners. No, it's not
Boston City Council member who previously had St. Melton over being disrespected for being a black woman has now been arrested for wire fraud and theft.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I love that.
All right.
A lot of people are getting instant karma. I've noticed this lately. It's starting to happen to the people who are actually criminals.
Okay, we've got the Kevin Smith Absolute Green Arrow going for $60. Jack Kirby, the Marvel Legacy of Jack Kirby. It's a little bit of a coffee table book. It's going to go for 15, nah, 20. And then I've had this up here a couple of times. Let's see, what else can I put up? Well, this is going to be 60 as well.
Brain, go look what I disposed it's worth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that would be 65. And that is a collection of Fables books. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 19, 21, 22, and the newest. There you go. All righty. Let me put these down here. This will just be representing all 13 books. There we go. Let me see what we got. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put the stop in. Another one that's going to hurt a little bit, but I've got to go into my private collection on some of these.
Brought to you from the exclusive collection of Englentine on a of comics.
Okay.
What's up, trusty sidekick?
Fable's freaking brilliant. I've got them all. I only had 13. I was building my collection. Unfortunately, never finished it.
They're like Pokemon?
Don't have the money to finish it, but here is the first appearance of the Freedom Fighters. Here is the second appearance of the Freedom Fighters. And here is Freedom Fighters #1.
Oh, did I tell you I picked up the first appearance of the Crime Syndicate for really cheap?
Yeah, I saw that. That is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I was like, it was $18, but it's half off. So I was like, I got it for $9. I'm like, it was beat up. I'm not going to take it out and try and read it. That was just cool to own. I have to say, like, hey, I own this.
Well,
like,
a couple of books I've tried to sell up here before. One never made it to somebody's page, and that is the She-Hulk Dan Slott trade. And then we have 2 books that didn't sell before, but let's see how they do. We've got Captain Britain and Scotty Young's kind of a Wizard of Oz take, the Middle West. And that's the complete series.
Ash can tell you
let's see. What can I put right up there? What can I put in the last spot? Ah, fuck it. I know what I'll put up there.
Ooh, Dark Admiral says, hey, you know what? Here's some sulfur, Winnie. I had an entire run of Fables, but I sold it without reading it.
Oh. Yeah, at least I have read them.
So Austin says that's where the the Dan Slott of a Hulk book went. I bid on that a while ago.
Oh, you were the one. It never made it to a page. It was just sitting there, and I was like, "Who the fuck had this?" And it wasn't even written on the other one. I'm sorry that I forget things sometimes. Here is This Island Brandon, Superman. There we go.
It's on sale for $700.
It is on sale for $700. I will take $600 in the first appearance of the new Teen Titans, or try to trade me plus. If you want the most rare of all Superman comics, think of a trade plus money.
You know what? The last time that Dan Slott was good at Marvel, right there, She-Hulk.
I don't think that is the rarest of Supermans.
Which one do you think is the rarest?
I think there are actually less Action Comics #1s in circulation now.
You think there's less than 200?
Yeah, I think there's only 100 or so. Action.
Hey, you know what? Top 10. This
there
is
you
still
go.
Pretty fucking good.
And you can get it a lot cheaper than Action Comics 1. So there.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Okay, big dogs, big dogs. Oh, I wrote them down already. The Atom for Austin. And then, let's see, it was Darkness Comes, who had the DC Gold and Silver for 70 and the Marvel Tashian for 40. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I bought my sister's X. Obviously, let's see what. But yeah, you make a trade and an offer. Think of like if you want this incredibly rare Superman book, I can be bought. There are books I'm still holding on to. This will probably only be maybe $8 or so if I tried to sell it, because it's the first appearance of the Squadron Sinister, which end up being, it's actually the not the first appearance of Squadron Sinister, but the first appearance of Squadron where they become Squadron Supreme. But it's got water damage, so it'd probably only be about $8. I was thinking about this one, selling this one as well, which would be $5. I've always loved this cover. I know some people don't because of it. They think it's busy on its face or too on the nose, but yeah, I've always loved that. Hold on, just that. These were the ones I was considering. I got my collection out to see what I wanted to sell, and the ones that I immediately pulled aside were this is my first collector comic book, the first one where I decided I was a comic book collector. First appearance, Power Girl. I pulled that one, and this is one of my favorite comic book covers of all time. Like I said, I love the Atom, especially for the comic book covers. Anyway, it's got great ones. Of course, everybody knows about the Alice Cooper. Big fan. First appearance of Wonder Girl.
Hey, while you're doing this, you want to tell the story of why it's so rare for Ash, who's asking the Superman.
So this was created by for a guy, a realtor. You know what? I'm going to make a video of this. I said I was, and I'm lazy about it. But there was a kind of a Donald Trump of the UK decided that for his son's bar mitzvah, his 13th birthday, he was going to commission DC for a comic book. His son is the dark-haired young lad on the cover. It's called This Island Brandon. And he commissioned 200 copies of this book. So comes the bar mitzvah. The son doesn't even like it. So the dad says, trash them, get rid of them, burn them, do whatever. And a few of them escaped. This is one of them. There's one on eBay right now that's in less condition than this one for $3,300.
Yeah, the rest of the story is the kid took one look and said, I thought we were going to a titty bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Something like that. All righty. Well, there's no love for any of these. Okay. Let's get the 1 minute warning. All right. So, yeah, it's been debated between me and Gail. She actually said if I keep it, she understands because it's easier to find the money than it is the book. But yeah, it is what it is. All right. So when I send you the next books, Darkness Comes, those bigger books will be in a different box. Just gonna mention that.
Oh my God.
What? Oh, with her face, reach in and give her a pet, or tell your mom to come down here and kind of calm this cat down. Imagine being so spoiled that you have a comic created for you and you hate it. Yeah. Stop trying to sell Jay's book. Jay has agreed to pay off the money, but in 33-cent increments.
Imagine if you weren't even a Superman fan and your dad's like, I'm going to get this. And you're like, dude, the kid's like, Batman's awesome. Superman's gay. Like, I bet you, like, when parents try to, like, get things for you, it's like, oh, little Jimmy like this, but they don't even ask you. That's the stuff I don't like about parents. They'll do stuff. It's like, and you're supposed to, like, well, it's the thought that counts.
Cool,
it's like,
though.
Like I said, I'm that kid. I'm like, if you didn't ask me, I'm like, and you did this, and I'm like, bro, I don't even read comic books.
You would be Brandon. You would throw this away. I don't like it.
No, I would hawk it and make money off it.
You know what I would have done if I'd been the parents?
Huh.
Let's go, Brandon, right to the orphanage, ungrateful little bastard.
But the thing is, like, dude, I've had parents, like, or aunts and uncles, they don't even bother to ask you what you want for Christmas, and then they're upset when when you get a pair of socks. It's like, oh, you got me a pair of socks? I would have, no.
Okay, but if my parents, if my dad cared enough to have a comic commissioned, I would at least
sure.
Shit. Socks, that's different. You can throw your relatives under the bus for a pair of socks.
Whoops.
Oh, good. 2 blowouts. Wonderful.
Yes, I am comparing it, because if you didn't ask for that, like I said, a lot of times parents don't ask what people want. They just give things and you're supposed to accept it. But who knows? Maybe the kid, I mean, we're led to believe that the kid didn't want the gift. I mean, that could just be a story that's been passed around.
Yeah, it seems to me like that was Hunter Biden in development. Kid probably did hang out with Hunter Biden.
Maybe.
Also, if your parents spend
He'll
money
actually
on
ask
you,
about that.
that's kind of like if your parents spend that amount of money on a kid, that's stupidity on their part. Especially if the kid was like what, 10 or 12?
To him, the $15,000 it costs to get the 200 copies of that book, to the guy, it probably was nothing.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you imagine if you want, let's like Ralphie wants the Red Rider or the BB gun. And then here's a Superman comic book with you, and it's like, dude, I want the gun.
How about a football? No, you'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. Nobody wants that fucking cat. All right, we don't own a cat.
It's like when you start, like, your lungs start like closing up, your throat swelling up because you're allergic to cats. They're like, we love the cat.
So that ungrateful bastard was probably sitting next to the Menendez brothers on that Mark Jackson basketball card.
How do you know it wasn't one of the Menendez brothers?
All right, kids. Next up, we're back to the $2. Next up, we have Action Comics Weekly 641, 631, and 622. And here we have, let's see, Green Arrow #2 from the Mike Rell run. And we have Angela #1. And next up, we have Amazing Fantasy, starring Spider-Man. That's issue #16. Will to Power. This is from the Dark Horse universe. That's issues 1 and 2. And we have the Defenders 129. First appearance of Young Justice, The Secret. And we have Legends #1. Nope. Legends #4. And let's get that. Go for whatever. Go for lot 8, 9, 10, I guess.
In fairness, the kid's like, what, 12 or 13, so he probably doesn't even care that much about comic books.
Well, that was a long time ago. So right now he's probably thinking, wow, I should have kept a couple of those.
He probably has a box full. He probably... Like, imagine he had a box of them. He just started throwing away because nobody wanted them.
Yeah,
that's what happened to a lot of the other comic books back in the day. People would throw them away because they couldn't get no one wanted them, so they just dump them in there. It was treated like a magazine.
A little bit. Oh, what the fuck! Get off him! What the freaking hell?
The cat jumped up by the camera.
No, it jumped up on my lap. I wasn't even looking, and I feel something hit my legs. No.
You're not
Thanks for the warning.
This never happens at cheap comic collectors.
Yeah, right.
Just saying.
What do you mean cheap comic collectors?
We come here for a modicum of professionalism. We're just not getting here.
No, you get a modicum.
So see, if you're like me, I'd laugh too as I throw the cat out the door.
Yeah, that can't happen a lot, Gailey. Look, I was nice, and I will not be mean to it, but I can't have that cat around me.
What do you want me to do?
What do you mean fix the camera? It's not facing towards E. We're fine.
Oh yeah, can you get the cat to? Yeah, there you go. Thanks, cat.
Yeah, thanks, cat.
Sorry about that, guys.
What am I supposed to do? Run across the room and catch her?
Yes, yes. You're supposed to sacrifice yourself for your husband
and do it in front of the camera so we can get a good look at you.
And Eric says he wants to get a good look at you.
Make your on-camera debut.
Yeah, holding the cat
while he scratches your husband's eyes out.
Hey, Gailey, they want you to do the diving. They want you to bring the camera over, watch the cat scratch my eyes out. I think they just want you to take over.
When is she not in control?
Oh, Gail's been in control of this marriage.
I was going to say, she's looking.
So Vezran ups A to $3 and puts a bid on B and C.
This is how it usually goes. It goes like this. Hey, let's do this. Nah, Gail, I don't think that's the right. No, I really want to do this. Okay, let's do it. It goes wrong, and then we just go.
You know, trying to maintain the integrity of this auction, and nobody listens.
Say what?
Yeah, I know.
Just trying to maintain the integrity of this auction, and nobody listens.
There you go.
Vezran put $3. Oh, 2 on A from Austin, and then Vezran put $3 on A and 2 on B and C.
We've already covered that. You were playing with your cat.
I'm not doing anything with the cat. I'm actually removing stickers off the next lot. So. Right, let me write those down. So this is why the bird is MIA nowadays. Actually, I really want to get Twiddles to this Lord. I want to get Pistachio part of the show like Twiddles was, but Pistachio eats the wires too much. Like Twiddles did, but he would calm down. So when I can get,
what you do then for your bird, you put a little muzzle on it, like Hannibal Lecter.
Okay, I'm gonna say something that a friend of mine that used to work for us. It might have been the smartest thing he ever said.
Okay, what is?
And I want you you'll have to do a little segueing with this. Your kids are not cute to us.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, so you mean don't bring the bird down is what you're saying. Okay, so but the thing is I get a lot of where's Pistachio in the comment section.
You know what?
Only from 1 or 2 people, but
I'm gonna go explore that and see if that's actually true. I'm gonna look through your comment section, see how many they say keep the bird away.
Okay, you know what? Okay, here, hold on. We haven't done this in a while, especially in auction.
Oh God, no.
So here you go.
We're about to find out how many sock puppet accounts he has.
I know, right? Gosh, we missed the bird.
What was that? No one ever. Swimmer?
You guys should do the best. You guys should do the best sideway covers. They are pretty rare to find. Okay, that's one comment from the last one. Yes, last night's. Let's look at the. Let's look at the other one.
Right. There you go, kids. It's in the. It's up to you guys. It's in the chat. Pistachio appearances, yes or no?
Wait, inside the bird's mouth or just by himself? Like
just on screen. If I brought him down here.
On screen? Oh.
Yeah. Should I still try to train Pistachio not to chew on the wire so he could be down here more often?
Could you train the cat to eat Pistachio?
I will kill everyone in this room if that ever happens.
That depends. I said,
if Gail says yes, this is gold, you're going to do it.
Yeah, Twiddles, God rest his little soul, couldn't find the off switch on his mouth.
That is true. He did. He actually did. There's a lot of Twiddles live streams where he's just sitting on my shoulder.
Yeah, but see, we don't remember this. All we remember the ones that it was just constant cheap. Cheap.
No, I will not be happy if I will not be happy.
Wait, he was saying cheap. Why was he on Triple C's auction then?
Wait a second. I want to hear the rest of what he has to say.
Okay, sure.
I said we've talked about the fact that cat will die the day that he tries to get to Pistachio. It's just
MK's asking.
Oh, okay. So I shush VENKMAN for animal cruelty.
Yes.
Man.
Oh no, it's not cruel. If the cat kills my bird, it's not cruel to kill the cat.
Oh man, down to
it's
one.
Justice.
If the cat eats the bird, does Gil still keep the cat?
If the cat eats the bird, does Gil still keep the cat?
What if the bird eats the cat?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the question for Gail.
I don't know. You said you were going to kill everyone in this room. That's me and the cat. The cat.
That is true.
I gotta ask though.
Obviously, that wouldn't happen.
But I gotta know though. In what order would they be killed?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, I can tell you where that train would come to a screeching halt.
Let's see. Get Pistachio on screen so my cat Max can watch him, says Arrogant Boy. Deport the cat to Haiti if he eats the bird. There you go. Yes.
Wait, so you want the cat to go back down to Florida?
I'll tell you what, you would almost think. All right, so let's see. I'm going to put the stop up here, but Vezerin has the Action Comics weeklies. All right.
$20 on Gil, says Admiral.
Dark Admiral says that he's putting $20 on you to win for. Wait, are you putting for a fight or are you bidding on my wife? Because I'm afraid you're gonna have to start a little higher. Yeah, I know she's not 18 anymore, but still worth more than $20 there, Dark Admiral.
No, you have to put 20 on Gail to win 10 in a fight.
Gail, how much would you whore yourself out for? I mean, that's what the people are asking for.
Whoa.
What?
What are you talking about horror comics for?
Yeah.
Wait a second. If this is going to be your last auction, you at least put the camera on you.
I know, right? I don't want to watch your death and reflection off of Power, what the hell it is.
Gail has had to deal with my sense of humor for 30 years. You guys,
and she's gonna say what humor?
You guys are pikers on this stuff. That is not the worst it's ever.
All right, do I hear $30 on Gil? And what are the odds as far as him actually surviving for a minute?
Let's see. In a fight, okay. No, I wouldn't be disrespectful to you like that. This might be his last stream. I know.
How much for Gil just to beat you up?
Gail does that free basically once a week at least.
For $100, Gail, would you hit him on camera?
They're offering $100 if you come over and just beat the shit out of me. Hun, we need the $100.
Throw the cat at you.
No, that's unfair. You cannot throw the cat at me. Well, I'm not
You're
worried
right.
about the-
You're right, E. That is unfair to the cat.
I'm not worried about the ripping up. I'm worried more about the breathing and the fact that my eyes are starting to water up already.
You're scared of the cat?
No, it's
Fear?
it's hitting me.
It's
yeah,
fear?
she's enjoying having you. I'll tell you that much. She likes she's got somebody to hang out with. That's nice.
Just
You know,
just
she
be glad
feels
that
safe.
the
Okay,
cat
we're
doesn't
gonna
have
get to
fleas.
stop.
Hey, just be glad the cat you brought in doesn't have fleas.
I sold a couple of books tonight, Gail, that I'm not really happy I did, but we got some good money to carry us through to pay the bill. At least I'll be able to pay off some of the Xfinity, and so we're gonna have some decent money. I'm gonna have another auction on Wednesday, so
Really?
that should help too.
Once your Bix get here.
When my what? My Bix? Yes, when the Bix get here. All right, Action Comics went to Veteran, and
Your Bix are still in Indianapolis.
now they said they delivered them to Muncie today. What gets me is the other guy hasn't sent the. He made a label 4 days ago, and he hasn't shipped them. And I'm starting to think I'm being taken advantage of because I told him, "Oh, I understand it's Christmas," so he. I don't know.
That's your whole entire life, though. Being taken
No
advantage
different
of.
than what I'm doing to RDV, so I guess I don't have to. I can't complain. All righty. Let's see. Next up on the $2 list, we've got Harley Quinn and Power Girl, and we have Punisher number 63. You've already got this one, Venk.
Mhm.
And then we have Punisher 59. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I haven't got my comic books, so I can't add them to my old.
Issue 61.
You can't
67.
add them to your list.
Yeah.
And issue number 62. You do have this one.
Hey, KRENIZ, asking if anybody bid on that Angela. I'm gonna say probably no.
Nobody did. Number 21 from Warzone. And then 36 from Warzone. Number 14 from Warzone. We have issue number 15 of Warzone. And issue number 17 of Warzone. There you go. Let me put up. I think it's lot number 11. Man, we're going slow tonight. I blame the guy who hosts this thing.
One of these things is not like the others.
People
All right.
ask why I don't show up for these because these go on forever.
Say what?
Exactly.
Okay, so KRENIZ wants the Angela. The Angela, I'm in love. Alrighty.
Grand Admiral KRENIZ, says Rhaegar.
Did I? It looks like I put negative $2. Alrighty.
We're bidding on lots in? Ooh, a plot of land.
Hey, Galen. I know. He's a cutie.
Show your whacker tail around, though. It makes me nervous when she does that.
She's very cute from a distance.
I'm not gonna touch that one.
Yeah,
I'm not touching that one.
we're giving that one a pass.
It's about the cat.
Sure.
Now, Gail did talk to me a little bit because apparently, what happened? I said something nice about another woman or something. We were out and I said something nice.
Excuse me, no, other women do not exist when you're married.
You mentioned I was. There's only 2 women in the entire world. RDV.
You and your wife.
No, there are 2 women in the entire world. There's Gail and the rest. That is it.
You know what's really kind of, I don't know what the right word for it is. It's kind of hard to reconcile, Venkman.
Yeah.
He's got those lines like, "Hey, you look good from a distance." Yet he's the only one of the 3 of us that got one to say yes.
I still think that she was
Okay,
black.
first of all, I said she. I was talking about the cat. The cat is
First of all.
she's a very cute cat, but I can't have her close to me. So she's a
Eric.
cute cat at a distance. My wife
Eric,
is beautiful.
What I say to that is that
Anyway,
Gail's settled and the kids aren't his.
I say I never let facts get in the way of one of my stories. You know that.
Yeah. right.
okay, there you go. And RDV just said Gail settled and the kids aren't his.
Well, I hope they're not Venkman's. Oh,
Right?
yes. Oh,
Those poor kids.
There it goes. I hope they're not VENKMANs. That was funny. Goodness, are we even doing an auction right now? Punisher is in that new Marvel Rivals Punisher in it, but he has new skull emblem, so I won't play him. Oh, it's that other one. Let's see. But oh, by the way, yeah, what I was saying was we were out and Gail said I was flirting with somebody. I had no.
You compliment other women. I said, you don't compliment other women when you're with a woman.
Yeah, do it when Gil's not there.
Oh yeah, it was just yeah. I don't think about it. In all honesty, I was talking to somebody. I said something, and to me, you know, like I said, there is Gail, and there's every other woman. I truly, she is the pedestal. She's not, you know. So when I'm talking to, especially around here, there's a lot of college kids and such like that. So I don't see them. I mean, I could see it's a pretty picture, and that's about it. So I don't really think about things that I say. I'm just saying.
What?
And Gail sometimes calls me out on it. All right, let's get a 1 minute warning. So Gail, no, don't don't. Gail and Oprah, no.
Is Gail trying to force you to pet the kitty?
No, she's over there. We put the cat in the basement. It was like that big snowy night
Wouldn't
where
fit in the hat,
we brought in the cat. So I threw her in the basement, and that's where Gail, and that's where she stays. Yeah, when Gail is good, then she can come back up in the room. Yeah, the payment sent whole $1 for that World of Wood. Have a good night, Erica Boyd. Take care, man. Be safe.
Well, that explains the giant spray bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and remember, if you clear any lot, you get 20% off. That's 2 books for free. And if you clear any 5, you get 10% off.
Remember that women are sensitive.
You
may be joking now, but she'll get offended later.
Now, you know what the good thing about that is, VENKMAN?
We don't have one.
Yeah, we're not going to be around here.
Although I kind of want to watch. I just want to see Eve just like cower and just get beat up.
Really? Do you want to see him get Fred Flintstone like when Wilma yells at him and he keeps shrinking?
No, I was thinking more like Dexter.
Jackson,
yeah.
I'm still here. I haven't left yet.
Gail's a sweetheart. She never gets mad at me. She never loses her temper. Don't you, lady?
Oh, to have that on film just once.
I know, right?
So I'm trying to think. It seems like whenever I have to leave early, these auctions are more fun than usual. I'm wondering if there's a connection.
It might be. I don't know.
I wonder if I make them, if it just seems more fun because I've got an exit.
Right?
There you go. Maybe it is. Do you have to go now?
I'll hang around for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one, and then we'll do a couple more. When you go, we'll go. This was supposed to be a shorter one anyway because there will be one on Wednesday. I do appreciate everything, guys, and thank you very much. This is the way the channel helps out the family, and I certainly appreciate it. I know it's become a business, but it kind of started out as a way for me to super chats are great, but they come a month ahead. This is the way to get the channel to pay off. So I've always kind of considered it like donations where you guys get something. I know it's become more of a business, but that's how I've always thought of it. So thank you. We can invite strippers bursting out of cakes. Wait, what are we doing right there?
Clemson
Yes, Eric, we throw insane parties around here when you leave. We even invite strippers to burst out of cakes. Okay.
How do you play 3+ quarters without having a single penalty called on you?
Rhaegar, are those female strippers or male strippers? Because, yeah. Let's see.
And people ask why I don't show up at these auctions.
Too many strippers.
Rhaegar says, I've heard I'm every woman so much in my childhood. I actually hate it more than Barney. I love you. You love me. We're as happy as...
Yeah, and things are going so well.
20 minutes? I might leave now.
I cannot confirm or deny that. That's fun. That's funny and funny. Let's get the stop. There's no love for these books.
Everything, please.
No love for the Punisher tonight. All right. Zoinks and away. And we're back to the dollar books. Arg. What was I working on? Here's some Superman books. Here's War of the Superman 0. And we have Superman Man of Steel number 39. I have no idea the order these are in. Superman Man of Steel 126.
Dear God, this pull is skewed.
And here we have The Adventures of Superman number 535. And we have Superman Man of Steel 133 by, I should be reading off the creators, shouldn't I? This is Gates and Robinson. And this one is Louise Simonson and Bogdavani or something like that. This is Schultz. Charles Schultz. And somebody named Gucci. And then we have Kessel and Eminem. And here we have Jeff Johns and Darren. All righty. And then we've got Superman, Man of Steel, Smallville Haunts with Schultz and Mankey. And that's 99. And then we have Action Comics number 841, Kurt Busiek and Nietzsche. And then we have Kelly Ferry C. Smith, Champagne, 798.
What?
We're having champagne?
That's what it says right there. Oh, look. Last name.
This joint really is getting classed up.
I know,
wow.
right? And we have number 749, Mars, Grinberg, and Palmer. And finally, Robinson and Mankey on issue number 40. There we go. Okay, let me get this go for, what are we on, 11, I think? Samsonite. I was way off. Jackson isn't my real name. Okay. John Bogdanovic. Oh, the director. I know. Nobody got that reference.
Yes, we did.
Hey, Jim.
Yes. Last picture.
That's a bad outfit.
BDF and I, Jim.
Oh, okay. BDF and I.
BDSM. What?
George
Okay,
Perez.
now we know the porn that Eric's been looking up.
Yeah, I probably should have saved that for a Perez lot.
Funny because it is true. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, then I get say these covers hurt so good.
And untouched.
Story of E's life.
You know I've got 2 kids, right?
We've never actually had proof that they're actually your kids.
Right.
And you're Jewish, apparently.
You know Jews have kids. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Well, either you're culture appropriating their oy vey or you're Jewish.
Oh, I'm I don't even believe in cultural appropriation.
Neither do I. Honky.
Hey, that's our word, and we're taking it back. We own that word forever.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you said, if people could change the meanings of words, like the words like gay no longer means happy now, then I'm taking the N-word back and I'm changing the meaning of that.
Okay, okay, I've said this before. That is, if you say a word and it makes people go nuts. You own that word, not the people who are going nuts.
I'm just hearing a lot of nuts.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, in this problem, I don't want to say it in the exact words because it's the exact kind of thing that far left YouTube will ban you for. But the truth is, I'm sorry, but you're not taking back a word.
Well, Ash says normally Breen leaves as soon as I show up. This is strange we have to hang around so much. Well, he's getting older. It takes a while to get going.
Yeah, but it takes me no time to say, as I showed the other night, Venkman, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
I could.
That's
sorry.
true. You say it a lot and quickly.
You set it up.
I own every word I use, says Jay. Cool. Normally,
What happened to Evil Black Cat?
Is a Joe Kubert cover. If you're a fan, I already got it. Says Dan Allen.
You know, these auctions have gone downhill. Evil Black Cat doesn't even make fun of Breen anymore.
Oh, he was making fun of me earlier while you were gone.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Age jokes.
Yeah, a lot of AIDS jokes.
AIDS? Oh, really? That's not good.
Age jokes.
Oh, age. Okay. That's still not
Goodness gracious. Damn, I don't know where that came from.
good. I literally thought you said AIDS jokes.
Oh, crap. Ash is here? Oh, I should have left a long time ago. I'm out.
I'm just waiting on Paulo, and then I'm gone.
Oh, Paulo's probably watching a bunch of racy cars make left turns.
Racist cars?
No, racy cars.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
They're cars with boobs on them.
That is very racy.
Not drawn on them, but they actually make their cars with boobs.
We know who watches the racist cars.
Well, I guess that would be Zuko, right? White Lightning?
And with those bootleg car races. There's that age showing up. Breen forgot I was here and just realized. Yeah.
Or he's just trying to say he doesn't like you.
Yeah, I think I've got one more lot after this, and then let's call it. Eric's got to go.
Oh, thank God that poll went back the other way. Whew. For some reason, people were voting yes. I don't want pistachio. Heck yeah, we'll end it right now with a no. Say no.
What are you talking about? Pistachio's awesome, right?
53% says no.
Oh, they don't mean it though.
70 people say no. Or
everybody loves pistachio.
Every party has a party pooper, and that's why we invited pistachio.
Everybody needs a friend like my bird. My bird doesn't have any friends.
Wait, he's your friend, but you abandoned him. He's upstairs.
He is upstairs, yes. All righty, kids, let me get the stop here.
Yeah, that vote was getting close. I had to wait.
I saw that. It was going the other direction for a little bit. I was just like, whew. So glad that guy came over here with the double bag of votes.
The double bag. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he'll send the results out to California.
A week later, look,
pistachio.
Hey, Darkness Bag says, how much are these?
We're at $1 a pop. We're starting at $1 a pop, and Jim's had some bids on them.
Oh yeah. Jim's got a B, D, F, and I for $1. They'll bid those.
Oh, Rhaegar, I was only one of us that was around for the 202 election. The rest of the guys are too young.
Well, that's right.
202?
Yeah, Sarah. Since Kat's not here, I got to make my own age jokes.
Wait, does that mean like the 200th celebration anniversary from America's birthday? Like that?
No, that's 2 years from now. That'd be crazy. I said basically we're just gonna have like a year-long party in 2026.
Ray, I don't care. MK, I don't hate all birds. I like hawks and owls.
He just hates the ones that I have. All right. Okay, so let's see. Jim had the Man of Steel number 39, the Adventures 535. He had the Man of Steel 99 and Action Comics 749. All right.
Birds aren't real. They are miniature drones working for the government. We've had this conversation many times before.
Okay, we're going to Crazy Town.
Just like E doesn't sell books.
That is, well, sometimes that's
illusion.
very true. All righty. Here we go, kids. We have Brightest Day issue number 18 Martian Manhunter cover. And then we have number 18 Hawkman cover? Or is this Hawkman and Martian Manhunter issue number 18 with Brightest Day? Then we have Aquaman number 9. And we have Aquaman number 43. And here is Aquaman number 48. These are all pre-52. Then we have Justice number 24. We have Justice number 26. And here is Justice number 29. And we have Justice number 30. And to fill it out, we have the what's next, the first issue of Jonah Hex from the 2000s by Jamie Palmiotti and Justin Gray, who are awesome on Jonah Hex. All right.
By the way, Venkman.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jonah Hex, did you hear E's sob story for tonight?
What's my sob story for tonight?
I don't know. Do you have a Jonah Hex story from earlier tonight?
Oh, yes.
Wow, your short-term memory.
Whew. I was bidding on. Oh, let me write this out. Go for lot 12.
I also need to clarify something for people who are voting the poll. He's not talking about a bag of pistachios. He's talking about birds that's going to squawk in your ear every 5 seconds.
Talking about my baby boy. And darkness takes the rest of the Superman. All righty, sir.
So you people who are voting yes. Yeah. Oh.
All right. And let's see. What?
Heck? That was weird.
What'd you say?
No, my monitor just like when it started going into mode.
Anyway, what I was saying
it was still on, but it was like going black.
I was bidding on an auction, and I lost it by $2. And it was Jonah Hex 1 to 92, the entire run. And I put
and how much were you going to ask for those?
I put 85 on it, thinking I could sell it to at 150 to 200, and I lost it by $2, $86. That thing went for $86.
Yeah, I don't have $200.
It doesn't matter. I would put it on eBay. I'm sorry, but the thing is, it went for ridiculously low. I was willing to go 120, but I lost track. I forgot to look after it. Because, like Eric said, the first issue was going for some bank. It's amazing that went for so low. All righty. I mean, that's what you hope for. You hope for those auctions where nobody else is looking. I used to always shop at 4 o'clock in the morning on eBay for the ones that were ending at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And, all right, my graphic says Crash Defender is detecting an issue with your display driver. Prevent the system crash or hang. Display driver is now operating in safe mode with reduced functionality. Wants me to restart my computer. Yay! Pro tip: never give out your costs.
Oh, well, it's not my cost. I didn't win it.
Right.
Bum, bum. Mark Withers. Who's Mark Withers, MK? Apparently, we are RIPing him.
I'm imagining it's probably a voice actor. I don't know. Something to do with the combat.
All right, Jim has a bid on Aquaman number 9. Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna restart my computer.
Okie dokies. Jim, where'd this page go? There it is. Mark Withers, actor on Dynasty. Oh, okay. I would not know that. Great. Now I think the cat stuff is coming up. Aquaman number 9 for a book. 20. All right. And let's see what we got. Payment sent. Please hold the books. Says Dark Admiral. Dark Admiral, hold on just a second. Please don't jump off yet. Since I've had a couple of forgotten books, and obviously the thing with KRENIZ is today. What I got for you is the Comet set, the $2 set. So the Death's Head lot, the Outsiders lot, the Pit lot, the Starman lot, the Firestorm lot, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and that is 12, 14, 19, 22, 25, 28, 32, 33, 34. I've got you at $34. Okay, I want to make sure that those, does that sound about right? As far as the books that you got and everything, so. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. We all good is what I'm asking. Breen can't leave now, says RDV. I just had Death's Head and Ghostbusters. Wait, I thought, who got the $2 set and the Death's Head lot and all that? Did I confuse somebody else's with yours? Okay, hold on just a sec. All right. Let's see. I'm good. The comment section isn't returning to where it was. Okay, so there's the first ones were bought by Darkness Comes. I'm trying to check on the earlier sets because I confused it with somebody, I guess. Sorry, guys. I'm checking out the mistake made here. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. I guess I messed up. I thought it was you, but who got the other ones then? I'm not sure who got that. I think that may have been Dark. Was Darkness with all of this? I thought, okay, might have been. Although, let me mark it down then. You got the Ghostbusters. You did the Death's Head and the Ghostbusters. Okay. All right. I'll watch this back later. Figure what happened. Let's see. Dark Admiral had the Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and it was the and the Death's Head. All right. And that was at $2.50. So that was the Ghostbusters was $4. $2.50 And that's 650 from Dark Admiral. Alrighty, cool, cool, cool. I'm not sure who got the others. Did Eric's with each other? What have we gotten? Okay, gang, gonna head out. Must be time to rate each of the covers. Yeah, okay, so let me get the stop here. And, well, at least, yeah, let me just get the stop. All right. And we do have Jim with number 9 of Aquaman. Okay. And we'll just get and the rest into the reject box. There we go. Oof. And here we are. I'll take the rest of all 9E. What is my total for except C? Okay. All right. Adding on this 9 darkness, it should be a touch over the 150 mark. All right. Actually, a little bit more than a touch, just maybe 160. So here we go. It is because right now you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're at 146, and with these 9, you're at 155, getting the free shipping. All righty, cool, cool, cool. Let me write these down really quick for darkness, and we'll do the math part, guys. Aquaman number 48 and issue number, well, there were 2 of them, 43. Jonah Hex. And it was Justice 24 and 26. And then there was issue number 30 and issue Brightest Day number 18. Martian Manhunter, and Hawkman. And then there was, yep, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is 155. All righty, cool, cool, cool. Donkey once whispered to England team that he has the touch. He has the power. All right. That was almost as good as Marky Mark. All righty. Breen has just quietly left. He's still here. He's just quietly. It was RDV who just took off. Okay.
Venkman left?
Yeah, Venkman left for some reason. He had problems with his computer, so he stepped away. We're almost done here, sir. I'm going to do the math and the readings and all that kind of stuff of the numbers and all that. So that's about it. If you need to go, I understand, and I thank you for hanging out. It has been fun tonight, as you said. Oh,
it actually wasn't.
I'll say again.
Oh, Venkman's just rebooting.
Yeah, he mentioned something about that. Give me just a second, kids. I'm going to go open the PayPal really quick. And I need to. Oh, this is the business part. Let's see. Got him, Vincent, Drew. All righty. Oh, wow. Okay. KRENIZ got something for $2 today. All right. That's funny. I've got payments into my PayPal. $1, $2, 6. The big one is $6.50 from Dark Admiral so far. That is funny. Okay. Hold on just a sec. I do need to check something out here really quick just to make sure everything is cool. What the hell? All right. And he's back. Big as life and better than ever. All right. Okay, kids. Let's see what we got going on here. That is 3. And then we have 15. That's 18. And then 16. So it's 3 and 15 is 18. 30. Okay, cool. Yep. All right. We already talked about Dark Admiral. Darkness Comes had the Green Lantern lot 1 and 2, the Legion lot, the Flash lot, the Thor lot, the Spitfire lot. This is for 5, 5, 4, 50, 4, 350, and 4. The Cheesecake lot, the 6 for 5. And let's see, the DC Gold Silver Tatian for 70, the Marvel Tatian for 40, and then Superman number 40, Action 841 and 798, Man of Steel 133, The War of Superman 0, Man of Steel 126, Aquaman 48 and 43, Jonah Hex number 1, Justice 24, 26, and 30, Brightest Day, the number 18, Martian Manhunter, Brightest Day, number 18, Hawkman, and that is a 155 total there, Darkness. And then we have Austin, who had the Atom for 20, and then the Avengers Spotlight number 1 for 2, Incredible Hulk 245 for 3, and Batman and the Outsiders for number 2 for 2. Okie dokies. And then we have Vezerin, who had the All-Star Squadron number 34, 35, 41, and 21 at $2 each. It's 2 4s. Yep. And then we have Incredible Hulk 247, 252, and 260 at $3 each. And then we have Action Comics number 622, 631, and 641 at $2 each, and that's 23. I haven't gotten payment on the other lots I'm holding for you. They come up to $30. All told, it would be 53, sir. All right, but I'm holding a handful of books from you. A lot of them are like 15, like 15 for the lot. There's like all told, like it says, $30 or $50 for the for all of them. Then that was Dark Admiral, and then we have Eric and Boyd, who paid his $1 for the World of Wood. KRENIZ had his book in the Forgotten Books. Purgatory 0, 1, and 2, Red Sonja Moonraker. Alrighty. And then we had the Jim had Books of Magic number 1, Dollman number 2, JLE number 15, Showcase 95 for all these are dollars. Showcase 95 number 1, Lady Supreme number 1, Steel 15 for all these are dollar books. Chastity Lust for Life number 1, the Night Star from the Kingdom number 1, and then All-Star Squadron 31 and 32 for $2 each. Defenders 106 for $3. Man of Steel number 39 for $1. Adventure Superman 535 for $1. Man of Steel 99 for $1. Action Comics 749 for $1, and Aquaman number 9 for $1. And then we have there we go. Eric and Boyd's Vampirella that I missed last time. Austin had Avengers Spotlight. Did I read these off already? Yes, I did. Okay. Yep. There we go. We're good. All righty. So there you go, guys. If you can pay tonight, please pay tonight. All righty. It is definitely going to help out the household. Keep lights on. I need to pay off this or that shit shut down. And as always, thanks for hanging out with us. What you got going on there tomorrow, Venk?
DC Christmas with Superheroes, issue 1.
All of it?
One giant reading.
What?
There's like 5 individual comic books in that thing.
So we'll do a
Like-
2-part if I have to.
You could do a 5-part where one book is each night.
If you want to go create the thumbnails for me, go ahead. They're short stories.
They're full. Like there's the Teen Titans. What was it? Number 20 is the full comic.
How about I schedule nothing and nobody reads anything?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, why aren't you've got five nights of stories here. Wow.
I've also got a bunch in the for Christmas already in the bank, so I'm not worried about that.
Darkness, yeah, all those Christmas books are going to be here next week. Austin, you paid for the She-Hulk, is what you're saying? Because, like I said, it just didn't end up on your sheet, which means the number that I read would have been $10 less. If it doesn't end, like if it ends up here, that's what I read. That's what I ask the price for. But the She-Hulk never made it to the sheet. It was so. Yeah, if you feel you paid for it, just tell me. I trust you. And yeah, no problem. But next week is the Christmas books. I'm gonna have them on. All righty, there you go. My bad. Thank you very much. I'll put it in there for you. Okay, where'd it go? All right. As soon as I and there it is. Okay, yeah, I put it over here, a little bit out of reach. All right, I'll get you there, Austin. Yeah, once again, I apologize. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all the Christmas books that I wanted to. We hit financial trouble over the summertime. I was really kind of excited about picking up everything I could. I'll read the X now, not the Twitter. I like the fact that people are just kind of giving up on it. All righty, sir. Okay. There you go. But it was fun picking up all the Christmas comics. It's more fun finding them in the wild. Occasionally that would happen, but a lot of times it was this came with this collection and so forth and so on. But yeah. All righty, guys. By all means, please join Geeky Puppet Show at what time again? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
For a super...
I have to make a quick correction. When I was talking about Iggy Pop earlier tonight, it wasn't Lust for Life. It was the passenger that was playing when Homelander was blowing up the plane. I hate to make mistakes and not correct them.
Well, there you go. They have to be corrected, sir. Especially
Yes,
me. You are the music guy. You're the
That's
comic
true.
book and the music guy. Well, you got a lot of hats to wear here, sir. All righty, kids. Thanks for hanging
Messes
out
up my
with
hair.
us. Wednesday, we're going to do another auction, hopefully with the big dogs and all that kind of stuff that I ordered up. And I think I'm going to do the 50 cent thing again. That was fun. Got rid of a whole bunch of books. And yeah, I think that'd be kind of, I think I'll do that. It might not be the whole auction, but, you know, like we did earlier, it worked out. So thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to do all the clicking, liking, share. Please share this. And as always, thank you very. Say again.
You said share. Well, how about we sunny it as well?
Sunny. Okay. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, kids.